Oh, I really love that music. Welcome back, everyone. This afternoon is lovely Saturday afternoon. I don't usually live stream during the day. I'm usually on in the evening, but today it's a special weekend actually because I've got lots to do and carry on with the ghost quilt. So let's just join our TikTok friends to us, and then we'll get going. 3, 2, 1. Hello, hello, my lovely TikTok friends. Let me just mirror my view so you can see it that way around. Hello, Tiana. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you? So, yeah, so I've got my lint roller ready. So what we're going to do is I'm going to lint roller the whole of the ghost quilt, and then I'm going to start blanket stitching it around here, this bit here. And then once it's been blanket stitched, then I'm going to trim off this back bit because we're not going to need that on the back. But it's probably going to need another lint roller after, I reckon. So that's what we're going to do now. Just give it a bit of a lint rollery session. Because there's a lot of like bits and bobs on it, like lots of cottons and things that could be. Yeah, see, look, it's picking up a lot of fluff, Obviously, it's been moved a lot, hasn't it? This quilt, it definitely has been moved a lot. Let's get that done. I just listened to a very exciting. Hello, Gail. Hello, Gail. How are you? Thank you very much for sending me a heart. Doing well. Good, good, good. Saying to Tiana. Tiana's doing well over on YouTube. And yes, so just saying, had a lovely lunch. I had a little tuna sandwich, which was nice with. Did I have some crisps? Oh, I did have some crisps. I had some crisps. I had some chicken crisps. That's right, chicken flavour crisps. Anyway, so we're just going to get this done. But give it a little bit of a lint rollery thing through the middle. I'm going to be really, really happy when this is finished. I absolutely am. Oh my goodness me. Look at the fluff coming off it. Hello, Owen Maid. Oh, hello, hello. Welcome to you. Yeah, so if you're just joining me now, if you haven't before, my name is Rachel and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And this quilt is my ghost quilt, which is going to be on display at our quilt show on the 5th and the 6th of September at the Brighton Racecourse. So let me just do the bottom, and then we're going to go and do the blanket stitching right around the edge, which is very, very exciting. Very exciting indeed. Try not to like pull on it too much. Wow, look at that. It is really, really pulling up some fluff, that's for sure. I do love a good lint roller. Does anybody else like good lint roller? I use them a lot when I have for our cats. Hello, Debia, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Let's go down the bottom. Sing a little happy tune while we're doing it. So I think, yeah, so the blanket stitch, I do wonder whether I need to pin it. Could be a little bit of wobbly, which is kind of what you want, really. I'm actually thinking I'm kind of going around the ghost. And actually, hello, Manda. Hello, just lint roller in me ghost quilt. Before we do the blanket stitch around the edge, I just realised I didn't lint roller the actual ghost. I'm going around the edge and not actually on them. Let's give them a little schmooze. I'm probably going to have to do this again, I reckon. Probably just before the quilt show, because I'm going to be doing that blanket stitch, and that's going to probably get a load of fluff on it. I'll tell you, when I sit down in a minute, I'll tell you something. But it looks brilliant, amazing. Thank you very much, man. Oh, thank you all. I'll tell you something very exciting in a minute. We just got mentioned on the radio earlier this morning. Oh, yes, we did. Very exciting. I'll tell you all about that. Right, so I think we're done. Wow, look at that. Look at the fluff it's picked up absolutely loads. Thank you for the round of applause. Yes, it is finished. Well, the ghosts are finished. The ghosts are finished, but not the blanket stitch. So that's what we're going to go and do now. And then, whew, it's going to be fun. Let's take it. Going to get you guys over here first of all. And yeah, actually, do you know what? Let me just plonk you there. Hold on. I'm going to plonk you there for a minute. From a different angle you don't usually see. I'm just going to take it down. Woo. There we go. It is down. It is down. Let's take it over here. Bring you guys around. You're going to stay? You're going to stay. There we go. Oh dear, lots of banging and all kinds of things. when I put the screen down, I do like to try not to bang it too much, not to wobble it too much, because I'm really conscious of, like, you know, like you see the screen going like that. It's like, thank you, Manda, for sending a heart. Oh, it looks like Doctor is joining us again. And hello, Thomas. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So let me just move my phone. Yeah, so we got mentioned on the radio because our lovely friends at We So Too, who are from Liverpool. Remember, I went to see Clive and Mark and co up in Liverpool a couple of weeks ago. Well, they are coming to our quilt show, so we are creating a mini Proud Lounge at our show, because I mentioned before that we sponsor it at what's it called? So I'm just making sure it's not going to fall. We sponsor the Proud Lounge at the Sound for Pleasure shows, which is at the NEC in March. We'll be there again March next year. And yeah, and they're coming down to our show, and we're putting on a little. Well, not a little, actually, it's quite big area. We're putting on the Proud Lounge for them. And so yeah, so he was just on the Brighton department, shall we say, because they're all over the UK, the Brighton Gadio radio, and just mentioning about our show, which is really exciting. So that happened this morning. That's why if you saw me this morning, I was I said, oh, I've got like a little thing come up my phone to do a little collab. Well, that's what it was. So I've gone and done that, listened to the radio, did listen to the thing, and yeah, it's really good. It's a really, really good little interview, and promoting our show and promoting We So Too and the movement of them, what they do, what it's all about. So well done, Clive. Well done, Clive. You can take a bow for that. You did a very, very good interview. It was amazing. Right. So I can't believe we need more black. That is not possible, surely. Did we really use all that black? There's a little bit black there. A little bit of black. Okay. So now we're going to do, thank you, Manda, for liking my live. If you want to share my live as well, Manda, please do. Hello, Muhaf. Welcome to you. We've got all the fans going this afternoon, people, because it is going to get hot. It is going to get hot. Right, so we're going to start the blanket stitch, okay? Thank you so much. So the blanket stitch is going to be like, I mean, you know, I could machine stitches, but I don't really want to. I don't think it'd give the right effect. First of all, I'm going to do both sides. I'm going to do both ends coming down, and then I'll do the top and the bottom, because the top, I think, is going to need a bit of folding over. And I want to leave like a little bit of the white so that she's able to display it. That's what I think I want to do. So, and then the blanket stitch is like a long, hang on a minute, there we go. A long stitch down. It's like a constant E. It's like, if you can imagine a constant E all the way down, that is what a blanket stitch is. So that is what I'm going to do. And it kind of, what a blanket stitch does is it encases the end of it. It does what it says in the tin. It's a blanket stitch, so it finishes it off nicely. I really love all this like puffiness. I mean, at first I wasn't sure. Hello, Ash. Welcome to you. Yeah. So first I wasn't sure about the about the puffiness, but I think it goes really well with the ghosts, and I'm quite happy with that. And yes, so I did tell my husband that we've named some of the ghosts when I was having lunch, and he was a bit like, "Ooh, okay." Oh dear. Right, let's get this one done. Let's get the first blanket stitch incoming. Before we do that, I'm going to wrap this one. I want to be prepped and ready to go, because I have a feeling that little feeling that maybe we're going to use a lot of our cotton. So what I'm using is just embroidery cotton. I love working with embroidery cotton. Hello, Maria. Welcome to you. Hello, Jin. Yeah, so I'm using embroidery cotton to do the blanket stitch around it. And I love working embroidery cotton. When I do my city quilting, which, do you know what? I know I've done videos of it. I don't think I've actually done it live. I don't think I have done it live. We need to rectify that, most definitely. We need to rectify that, because it is one of my favourite things. But I think really, because I've been spending like a lot of time working on this, if I hadn't been doing this, I would have been doing my city quilting, which is SIDDI quilting, and I love that. Hello, Edon, sorry, and Kaye. Welcome to you. That's a lovely name, Kaye. And yes, so that's going to be the plans probably after the quilt show, because a few bits and bobs we need to do still for so after this we're going to be doing the handles on the tote bags, and then tomorrow might be a bit of an easier day tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be live streaming all day again. And hello Sharan, I did, thank you very much Sharan, I did very, very nice. I had a tuna sandwich, tuna and cheese, actually tuna and dairy free cheese, obviously. That's what I had. A few little crisps on the side. But I was just saying, Sharan, that I listened to a little radio broadcast that was on this morning from our lovely friends from We Sew Too, from Clive and co, and he was on the radio, he's been interviewed on Gadio, which is in Brighton, and they're advertising our show, and it's really exciting, obviously, because we've done, like, so much advertising of it, and to hear someone else advertising it is just incredible. So I was really happy. I was just like, woo, it's gonna be a lovely day. Right, so that's ready, that's prepped for the next one. I got a little tiny bit on there. So now, obviously I know how this goes, but it's going to be interesting. I'm going to see. I think what I'm going to do is, so I need to come back. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a process. So you've got to do like a stitch forward and then a stitch back and then a long stitch to there and then a stitch forward and a stitch back. That is what blanket stitch is. Okay. That's going to go there. Okay. I've kind of just got to get into the rhythm of it. And then when I'm in the rhythm of it, we should be good. She says. Okay. I do wonder whether actually, so I'm right at the top. I do wonder whether actually I might do a long there and not on the back, because it's a little bit wobbly. We'll start this one and then we're going to see. Let's see what happens. So yeah, so did you have a nice lunch? What did you do? And if you're just joining me now, if you haven't followed me before, then please do. And I'm just joyfully finishing off this quilt. I might actually think, I think I'm going to go on the edge and not, because usually with a blanket stitch you would have it like coming over, but I do wonder whether, I wonder if I do like a little back stitch. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Obviously this is not something I've done before. Well, not hand stitch. I've done it loads on the sewing machine. So I don't, oh, hang on. I've got a plan. She has a plan. I wonder whether that would work. Well, that's kind of working. Yes, I brought some tea back. Okay. So on the back, it doesn't show like a blanket stitch, which is fine. It's showing like a dash like that. So it's a kind of slightly different, but this is a slightly different quilt, isn't it? So we just have to call this the Rachel stitch, because I don't know what stitch this is. This is like I'm doing it across and then it's going like that on the back. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. It is working. And then, yeah, then we'd be able to, I think that's better. I'm not going to undo the beginning, actually. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Right, let's get prepped. So we're going to go down this way. Yeah, so I'm probably, here comes Susan. Hello Theo, welcome to you. Thank you, Amanda, for liking my live. So I'm going to keep going all the way down. That's what we're going to be doing, all the way down. I will look up every so often. Obviously this does need a lot of eyes on it. It's going to be something that I think I'm going to have to, that's quite nice. That is quite nice. I don't want to go too far apart, so I'm kind of going about a centimetre, I think, between each one. This is the thing about sewing, okay, because everybody says to me, like, how long should your stitches be, and and the thing is, sewing is like your own signature. Stitches are like your own signature. So you're never going to be able to copy my stitches. I'm not going to be able to copy your stitches because it's very much like a signature. And once you get into the rhythm of doing it, as you can see, you know, some people say to me, how have you managed to like stitch it all with the same length of stitches? Well, that's because that's how I sew. That's all it is. It's not because I'm conscious of, oh, you know, sorry, Ghosty, I've just used it as like a little pin cushion. Very sorry, Ghosty. My needle's unthreaded. Yeah, so that's the thing, you know, you're it's all about muscle memory. Your muscle memory remembers like how you've stitched it, and you'll carry on just stitching it like that. So it's very much what your stitches are like. Sometimes when I've taught like Japanese sashiko stitching and I've taught city quilting, it is, people say, oh, you know, my stitches are too tight together, but, or they're too far apart, but that's your own stitches. And that's why we are all individuals, and, you know, just enjoy what you're doing. Where are my snippers? Have I left them over there? Oh no, hold on. My snippers are gone. Right, we're gonna use this. We're gonna use this. Yeah, so if you've got any questions you want me to answer while I'm doing this, I will look up at the screen every so often, and I can answer to the best of my ability. If you've got any sewing related questions, any questions about me or the So Happy Quilters Association, and if you're just joining now, if you haven't followed me, please do. And if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel. And I'm trying to get this quilt finished. I would be ecstatic if we get this done. Woo! It's a good day. It's a very, very good day. That's for sure. Hello, Quatty. I'm trying to read that whole TikTok name. That was a bit too much for me to try and work out. I'll show you what the back looks like in a second. Let's get this needle threaded up. Yes, so it is hot out there. It definitely is hot out there. When I went out of my sewing room earlier to go into indoors to have my lunch, I was like, whoa, that's very, very, very warm. Very warm indeed. So I don't know what temperature it is. I mean, it's a lot. Right. Look, I'll show you the back quickly. There's the back. Can you see the back? Look, it's got like little stitches going down there. So they're kind of on the, so actually what's going to happen is when I've done all of it, it's going to have a frame on the back. Yeah, so there's another reason not to cover. I mean, I will say to Alex that if she wanted to, she could stitch another backing on, but I preferred not to. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm going to go that one. Actually, no. You just start on the edge. Yeah, so then what we'll do after we finish this, I'm going to take it into the other room. We'll make some space. I need to trim off the back, trim off all this flappy bit. I don't want that. I just want the wadding on it to give it like a little bit of an edgy edge. Let's call it an interesting edge. Oh, an oldie woldy ghosty edge. That's what I'm thinking. So you can see why, in a way, I wanted to do this like on my hello Dale, hello Telegraph Pole. I love that TikTok username. Welcome. Hope you're good. And Joe and Anna Marie, welcome to you. So I'm just doing a little, I suppose it is like a blanket. It's looking like a blanket stitch on the front. That's for sure. That's kind of the kind of effect that I wanted it to have. We're going to do little stitches. So I don't know how long this is going to take. So obviously I've got my little counter thing on the TikTok. Somebody just came up on TikTok. That's why I said TikTok. I got a little counter thing on the YouTube. So we're going to see how long this takes to finish it. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome to you. Hello, Cody's family. Hello, Hannah. Yes, if you want to say hello, if you want to let me know where you're from. Thank you so much. If you want to let me know where you're from, and if you like doing any kind of craft, if you've got any sewing related questions you want to ask, please do. And yeah, so this is going to be on display at our quilt show, which is on the 5th and the 6th of September at the Brighton Racecourse. We are 3 weeks off today, people. 3 weeks. I can't believe it. It's literally going to be in full pelt by now. In 3 weeks' time, we are going to be full on for the whole show. Let's keep going. Oh, I can definitely see it's going to use a lot of embroidery cotton, but that's fine. It's going to be one of those almost, well, therapeutic afternoon. It's just going to be a little sitting and a little bit of sewing all this afternoon. Look at that. Can you see? Look, can you see that there? Can you see that there? Look, there. It's looking good, isn't it? It's looking really good. And the back, that's the back, the line down there. Yeah, it's looking, I'm really happy with that, how that's coming out. That was kind of my vision. That was my vision, which is good. Is that plain? Yeah. Can you hear it? That's a plane. That's a plane. Remember I said earlier we've got Eastbourne Airborne on at the moment. Sometimes they do come over Brighton, like, especially like the Red Arrows. The Red Arrows will come over Brighton. They do like a little loopy thing. That's probably one of the really old planes. They do have a lot of old, you know, wartime planes. That's what they have in the air show. Ah, I did say we would hear one, didn't I? So we have indeed. I mean, you guys might not have heard it, but it was a bit of a rumble. So let's get a little knot in this one. Yes, I'm using the black embroidery cotton again with my 3 strands, and so I thought I had another plane. So what I did. Right. Yes, so I'm definitely going to do both sides. Then we'll do the top and the bottom. I think that's the best way to do it. So I want to work out what I'm going to do with that white border at the top. I'm going to need to do a little video in a minute, just to warn you. I'm videoing while I was live streaming. It's quite funny. Quite funny indeed. Yeah, so this week coming is quite exciting. Now, what am I doing this week coming? I'm just trying to think. Oh, Wednesday I'm actually going to see my lovely little friend Joshua. I'm going to give him that quilt. I'm going to give him the I Spy quilt Wednesday. So that's really exciting. And then Thursday we're putting all the goodie bags together. And then Friday, Friday. What is happening Friday? Something's happening Friday. Oh, I'm going to go and see 2 of my team on Friday, have a little chat, a little catch up about the quilt show, the plans for that, and collect a quilt. I've got to collect a quilt on Friday. That's another thing I was doing. I was going to go Monday, but I've changed it. So this, actually, let me tell you about this quilt, because it's quite fun. I haven't actually seen it finished. I've only seen the front of it. Okay, so someone who I've known for quite a couple of years. She's an amazing applique tutor. She's called Jan Alston. She's going to be doing a demo at our show. She teaches on cruise ships. That's what she does. She teaches on cruise ships. And she did a quilt a couple of years ago where every single stop they did, they made a block for each like stop. So her quilt is called Around the World. Was it Trip Around the World? I think it could be Trip Around the World. And that is going to be displayed obviously at our show. She's coming to our show, but we need it earlier to display it. So yeah. So that's what I'm doing Friday. I'm going to go and pick it up from Jan, have a little catch up with her, because she's not too far from me, which is helpful. Right, that's that one. So I'm going to go on a little trip of picking up quilts. And then they're all going to be piled up in here. Hello, Tracy Dodd. Hello, Beefy. Hello, Surf. Hello, Lady. Hello, KK. Welcome to you. Yeah, so I do have a TikTok shop as well. If you want to go and have a look at that, you're very welcome to. So I have pinned her through a few things to it because, again, I've put my TikTok into shop mode so we don't get stung because I've got the quilt out. It did work earlier. We never got stung. So that was pretty good going. I was like, okay. We obviously worked. So yeah, so I do have some things I've made in there. I have a lovely pink quilt. I have some zippy pouches, I have some kits, I have some fabrics. So if you want to go and have a look, please do. Okay, now I think somebody needs to keep a count of like how many of these I do. Maybe I should have just keep the little card things. You know, like the little card packets. Mr. Exclusive. Trying to read that. Hello, dear. Hello, Celestial. Welcome to you. Hello, Asia lady. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're good. Dale's back. Yay, Dale is back. So I'm doing the stitching around the edge now, Dale. It is looking very good. Very, very good. And I was just saying, I did come a little bit early, admittedly, because I was coming and said 2:30 tonight. I started at 10 past, but no, not 10 past, 20 past. But we got met. Well, I know we're doing the edge. Look, do you want to see it? Let me show you quick. Look there. Looking good there, isn't it? Look at him, little guy. And then that's the back. Look, yeah. So we got mentioned on the radio day or our quilt show. I'm so excited. We got mentioned. So I really hope that that helps and lots of people come along to our show. And have I just done that wrong? I might have just started that one off wrong, but that's okay. We can recover it. As long as the front looks the same, well, it's great. I know, it's so exciting. Yes, so you remember I went up to Liverpool and I saw the We Sew 2 guys, remember, for the Proud Lounge that we sponsor at the Sewing for Pleasure. Well, they got on a Brighton radio called Gadio, and they gave a little shout out for our quilt show and what's going to be doing, talking about a shirt that he made, which was very impressive, Clive, actually. I must admit, I was very impressed with that. Make me a shirt one day. Hello, Bucks. Yeah, so it was really good. So there is a little link to it, I think, on our Instagram page we put up. So if you want to go and listen to it, go to about 2 hours and then you'll hear it because it's a bit fun. Oh, my goodness, Dale. I really hope so. I really hope so. We've done so much advertising. I don't really know what else we can do. We just need people to come. That's all we need. We need people to come. I'm totally throwing it out to the universe to be really, really busy, to come along and support everybody, because it's not just the areas, it's all the bits that go with the areas. There's still a few more things to do. Like I was just discussing with my husband earlier, obviously we've got the backdrop curtains for the Proud Lounge, and I'm going to need to work out if they're going to fit on the frames, and if they're not, I've got to restitch the top. But that's not a problem. I just need to work out, is it going to fit? Is it not going to fit? Then, which we might be doing tonight, actually, and might be one of my sewing jobs for tomorrow. Right, so I don't even know if we're halfway down yet. But let's get in there. Yeah, let's get in there. Ah, be happy, code. Love that TikTok username. Well, I'm going to try and keep it down, because otherwise if that pops up, you're not going to see what I'm doing. But this is, I'll tell you what, I must admit, this is actually quite an easy bit. This is an easy bit. This is not the difficult bit of the... I think the most difficult bit was probably stitching around the ghosts, in all honesty. Not the trapunto bit, but the... the actual, going around the ghost with the embroidery. That's what I think is the difficult bit. But, I love it. Absolutely love it. Hello, Fatima. How are you? Hope you're good. Hello, LT. Welcome. Yes, so this afternoon, so I'm very rarely for live streaming in the afternoon. So I'm going to be doing it again all day tomorrow as well. Basically, it catches me right up on things that I need to do. So that's super helpful. Get to chatting with you guys and spend some more time, which is nice. So yeah, I've got more tea as well. Got more tea. Got more snacks for this afternoon. I mean, I'm all right at the moment. This is quite a lot of brain energy, actually, doing this. So what else was I going to tell you? Just trying to think. Oh, I've how me get a sip of tea. Been a little bit thirsty. Ah, here comes Teresa. Hello, Trey. Welcome to you. I had a nice coffee when I went in earlier. My husband made me a lovely coffee, and so now I've got a tea for to keep me going for the afternoon. I mean, I might at some point before we finish, I might dash indoors and get a juice. I don't know. We'll see how we go. We'll see. So I might need a little comfort break. If we do, we'll go into pause mode. We're going to pause mode. There is such a thing on. I don't know if there is a pause mode over you guys. There definitely is on TikTok, that's for sure. But I don't think 5 minutes is enough. 5 minutes is not enough to get indoors, have a comfort break, go to make a cup of tea. Woo! Okay, we're doing well. Right, so I think we're halfway there, and we've done 31 minutes. Okay, but then we did do a little bit over there, didn't we? First, we did the roller in. So yeah, this is not going to take long at all. There. So all I'm doing is, I know you can't see it. I'm really sorry. Oh, you can actually see it. Maybe get him a nice coffee. Oh, he's busy day. He's busy. He's like got his head in show guides right now. Because we've had like so many. We had it already, and then we had to add some more people in. So we had to do it again, and there was something else. I was to do it again. Hello, Susie. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. And so yeah, I don't think I'll be getting any more coffees. They are quite nice, those coffees though. Right. At least your internet seems to be holding out well, which is good. Another knot. Hello, Afro. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. I'm just going to carry on. Right. Let's stitch. It is working well, this stitch. Rather than doing because I could have done like a long stitch around the edge and done it like a back stitch, but I kind of wanted to do a little blanket stitch. I don't know why. I just did. I just thought might look prettier. And it's something we haven't done as well, because the others are all like long stitches. So I think oh my goodness. I don't know how I'm going to feel this is finished. I was just thinking, am I going to miss it? I might miss it. I might miss those ghosts. Definitely. It's been with me for so long. It's travelled places with me as well, because I took it to Malvern, didn't I? I stitched it there. Did I take it to Derry? Yes, I did take it to Derry. So it's flown. It's been on a plane, this has. It's been up to Liverpool when I went up there. So basically everywhere I've been, it's been with me. It's been over to the Isle of Wight, went over there. Yeah. There've been a lot of places. Now I've got a little bit of a funny little fold coming up there. That's really interesting, because this does sometimes happen where it's like moved and you've quilted it. So I might have to do a little bit of adjustment on that. We'll see. Might have to put like a little, let's push it as long as we can, and then we'll see. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Up the Red. Welcome. So if you want to ask any questions, I will look up at the screen every so often. If you want to ask anything about me, about the So Happy Quilters Association, about our quilt show. So yes, there was some more tickets that were sold, and I went in at lunchtime. I was like, whoa, there are definitely people coming. I know there's one person coming, Sharon. I know you're definitely coming, which is amazing. Yeah. In fact, the race course yesterday was saying, how many people do you got coming? I'm like, wow, we don't know. I'm hoping hundreds. I'm hoping thousands. Hello, Zoe. Welcome to you. Let's see. There's Bagpers. There's Amanda. How are you? I'm doing a random afternoon. Hello, Amanda. Are you good? I'm doing a random afternoon. I was on this morning. I'm doing a random afternoon. I'm going to be on all day tomorrow as well, because I'm trying to get this quilt finished. This is my aim. I'm trying to get it thought it was random. It's very random. Yes, it's very random. But mostly because I've had a really, really busy week with one thing and another. And obviously we are... Oh, there's Chirpy. Well, I'm going to sort that out when we get there. Trying to work out what to do with that bit. That bit's got to go there. I might put a little pleat in it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Ah, there's our Chirpy. Yes, sorry, I'll come back to it now, Amanda. So I've had a really busy week, and basically I had planned to take, well, not take 2 days off, but I planned to have 2 days this week of just literally sitting and sewing, getting this finished, because I want to get it finished. However, that never happened. So I thought, you know what, I can actually be out in my workshop all this weekend, and I might as well sit and chat to you guys while I'm out here. So I've just got a little bit of an issue here because it's a little pleat, so I might have to put a little few stitches in there. I think I will. You see, I don't know if you can see it. I've got like where it's basically where it's moved, because it will, because I'm quilting it, it will move. And I think I'm going to do a few stitches across there. Right, I'm just going to go off on a little bit of a tangent and go that way to stitch that down. But yeah, it's been really busy, Amanda. Really, really busy. Been doing all the tote bags for the quilt show. And what else have we done? The sashes are ready. The kids, the junior quilters stuff, that's ready. The bunting is very nearly ready, so that's good. So what I've got to do this week is do the... What have I got to do this week? Oh, stuff all the bags. That's it. Stuff all the goodie bags. Oh, see, that's quite nice. I quite like that. Sometimes, you know what? I've no kind of like idea on what I'm doing. Well, I do have an idea of what I'm doing. I definitely think, I think that needs... You kind of get a feel for what you think where you think you need to go with it. You're definitely going to be there. We're not sure. It's going to be great. It is going to be amazing. 3 weeks to go. 3 weeks to go. I think when I get to my 10-day countdown that I was talking about earlier, it's going to be epic. Right, I'm back to where I was. Sorry, I slightly digressed, because what I did was, so there was a bit of a pleat here. So I've done like a little fold over and stitched that into like a little line to make it look a bit as if it's part of the rest of it. That's worked really well. I'm happy with that. Now we can go back to where we was. I can just move the needle underneath to here. There we go. There we go. We're going to go that way. Hello, Lola. Hello, Laura. Lola and Laura coming after each other. Yes, if you haven't followed me before, hello, Olivia. Please do. Please click on the little follow button. And if you want to share my live as well, please share my live. So I'm going to be on probably till about 5:30. My aim is to get this finished. Then I will be, well, amazing. We'll be happy. So yeah, so let me talk to you about some of the other quilts that are coming to our show, because there is some really, really lovely ones. So we've got, like I mentioned, we've got Jan's trip around the world quilt. We've got a lovely, it's called a pebble. It's called a pebble quilt, and it's been made by a girl called Leah. And actually, Leah came to our sewing retreat in October last year, and she was working on it then. I was like, look, we have to display this at our quilt show, because that's going to be incredible. And it's, in a way, it's a little bit similar to this, because what she's done is each pebble has been trapuntoed, and then I think she stitched it on. I think that's what she did. So that's really, really stunning quilt. Obviously, we've got the so last year at the Festival of Quilts we sponsored the Joy of Sharing category, and there was a lot of quilts. There's a couple of quilts that were in our category that come into our show. So we have got the Sparks of Joy from Hermione's quilt, and we've got what's her name, Kristen Hubert. We got her Scrap Fabric Love quilt. And we've got a Thready Mercury. I cannot wait to see that quilt again. Honestly, that is, woo, look, there you go, look at that. Can you see that? So it's like coming down here. So yeah, so that is Vicky from the Strawberry Studio. That's her quilt, and that is incredible because it's all been done from like, it's like a pixel quilt, and every single square it's been done from an image, obviously, of Freddie Mercury, and it's called Thready Mercury. Thready. And so we got that one, and actually Vicky's got a second quilt in as well. She's got her giraffe. I think it's a giraffe. I'm sure it's a giraffe quilt. So that's hers. There's quite a few others. There's quite a few others. There's a very beautiful Liberty Somerset quilt that's coming. That's going to be lovely. Some of them, there's one couple of quilts I haven't. I mean, I know about them. I haven't actually seen them in person yet. But let's just flick this out. Hold on. And we're hoping to have the Pride flag quilt as well, which is Clive's. That's what we'd like to have. Right, there we go. Here goes another one. Is anybody? Somebody should be keeping a tally. Somebody just keep a tally. Hello, kind guy. Hello, peace. I think we've met you before. Hello, Duckman. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're good. If you want to, if you haven't followed me before, please do. And if you want to share my live, then you're welcome to share it as well. Right. I really love my little needle threader. It's probably one of my best purchases. Quite often people say to me, what's the best thing you've ever purchased? I think it's this. It definitely is. Hello, Rose. How are you? Oh, no, Boss, not Rose. It's like Boss. Ah, is that Boss Librarian coming in? I think it is. Hello, Loran. Hello, Phoenix. Hello, Esther. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so if you're watching on any of our social media platforms, if you are over on YouTube or anywhere else on this screen, please do say hello. Let me know where you're from. I'd love to know where you're from. This wonderful world. Right. Do you know what? We actually haven't got much to go. Look, let me show you. There. That's it. We are more than halfway down one side. Woo! We are doing well, people. I just realised, actually, might go that way. So that's going to get slightly changed on the back, which I don't think is a problem. I want to try not to go too far out. But like I mentioned earlier, you know, the thing is with sewing, it does end up, they're your stitches. So because your muscle memory, you remember how you sew, you will end up doing the stitches practically the same, which is very helpful. Hello, Spider-Man. Love the hello, Caitlin. How are you? Are you good? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for saying hi. Where are you from, Caitlin? Are you from the UK? Are you from somewhere different? So it is currently 3:05. Are you from Scotland? Amazing. What part of Scotland? I'm going to be at the Scottish Quilting Show. Do you ever go to the Scottish Quilting Show? I'm going to be there in March next year. We're going to be there all 3 days because I'm giving the Highlands. Wow. That's quite far up then. Yes, I am. Yes, please come along. I'm going to be there all 3 days next year. I'm going to be giving talks from the stage and also giving out the prizes on the Sunday. Yeah, so come along to the show and see us there. I don't have a stand as such. I'll just be meandering round. Really looking forward to that, you know, because I did love. We went to the Scottish Quilting Show this year in Glasgow, and I absolutely loved it. It is such a great show, and in fact, on my YouTube channel, the first video of that show has just gone live. Oh no, I went live on Sunday, so you can go and watch that. It was a really great show. Do you ever go to that show, Caitlin? And do you like, what do you do? Do you do sewing or any kind of craft? Right. We're nearly at the corner. Look. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's in Glasgow. So, Dale, are you watching? Hang on. Hang on a minute. Aha. Thank you very much. I got another coffee, as you saw. That was really good fun. I was not expecting that. Yeah, so it's at the Scottish Quilting Show. The Scottish Quilting Show. I got all combobulated because my husband brought me another coffee in. It's well, do I like coffee? Well, no, it's a bit of it's a decaf coffee with a coconut milk. And actually, to be honest, I drink a lot more tea, Caitlin. I've actually got my flask of tea, but my husband obviously heard my cries of, I don't really like another coffee. Anyway, no, so start again. It's at Glasgow. The Scottish Quilting Show is at Glasgow, and it's at the SECC, and it's the 4th to the 7th of March. The 4th to the 7th of March, that's when it is. And I mean, although it's a Scottish Quilting Show, there is other stuff as well. And also, we are sponsoring I've just remembered, actually, it's popped into my head. We are sponsoring the stitching dens. Oh, nearly your birthday. Amazing. Come along then. Come along to the show. Yeah, so we're sponsoring the stitching dens, the sewing, the hand sewing, and the sewing machine one next year, which is what we're doing there, which is very exciting. It's going to be March. Honestly, March is going to be a busy month. I was just doing my dates earlier. So yeah, Caitlin, if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association, and our membership is completely free. If you want to go over to our website, click on the join button, you can sign up for that. You get all the news of what's going on with us and what we're up to. And yeah, so we're also, so March is going to be really busy. So I was working out all my dates. I was doing that yesterday for January, February, and March, going into April, of all of our completely free Zoom sewing day, Zoom sewing days. And I'm thinking, wow, March is going to be busy. March is going to be busy. Right. Amazing. No, I'm very good. Thank you very much, Caitlin, for asking. I'm very good. I'm just trying to get a quilt finished. So we've got our own quilt show at the Brighton Centre. Not the Brighton Centre, the Brighton Racecourse. I need to drink my coffee. We're at the Brighton Racecourse on the 5th and 6th of September. So I'm trying to get this quilt finished for it. That is the plan. Right. And hello, Buddha. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Let's get. I'm probably going to need a bit of sugar, I think, this afternoon. Keep me going. Keep me going. Ah, oh, pretty. I don't know if I call it pretty, Caitlin. So there's a bit of a story behind it. I'll tell you the story because I know you if you've just started watching me, you wouldn't know. So basically, this is a collaboration between me and an incredible designer, incredible artist called Alex Hillowell. Her website is called Dark Fairy Creations, so you can go over there and have a look at it. And so what I've done is I've stitched around, so you can see it's got ghosts. It's got ghosts. So I don't know if you call a ghost pretty, but there's a ghost there. So I've done like a trapunto effect on each ghost, and then I've stitched all of these lines. And now what I'm doing is I'm actually in the process of finishing it off. Can't believe it. I've been working on this since March. End of March I started it. End of March. So I started off with, let's go through the process. Oh, very cool. I'll take that, Caitlin. I'll take that. No, it is. I mean, some of the ghosts are pretty, actually. Some of the ghosts are. There's one special one that I quite like. I'll go over what we did. So when I first got it, obviously this is back at the end of March. I was looking at it and thinking, okay, I think I know what I want to do. I definitely knew I wanted to trapunto the ghosts. And trapunto is like a special, it's actually Italian, and it's like a special quilting effect where you stitch around like the shape, and then you need an extra layer of fabric on the back. You stitch around the shape, and then you make a little hole and you stuff it with, like, you know, cushion stuffing. So my first job I did was to do that. And obviously that took a while. And then my next job was to wad it and then back it. And then what I've done is I've started stitching. Oh, here comes another one. Hold on. Another tiny one. And then I started stitching all the way along the lines. And then when I stitched on the lines, I then decided that actually, hold on a minute. Just a little bit of concentration on this bit. When I stitch along the lines, I then decided I'm going to then basically stitch around each ghost. There's a ghost that I've stitched around, and it's made it more prominent, as Sharon over on YouTube was saying. It has. It's made them more prominent, which is kind of what I wanted, really. So now I'm just doing my little blanket stitch around the edge. Sewing seems hard. Oh no, it's. I mean, I think it's as hard as what you want to make it to be, Caitlin. It's not really. You know, you're just we're all about. So the So Happy Quilters Association. So I set it up in March last year, and it's all about sewing for well-being, and it's all about it's just about enjoying it. You know, and if you enjoy things, it shouldn't be hard, and you can just sew how you want to sew, and just know that what you're doing is okay. And it depends what you want to make. I mean, I'm not a keen dressmaker, but I did make this top. But I love quilting. Yes. Salutations, yes, sir. I'm gonna call you. Yes. I'm gonna call you Yeeters. Hello, Yeeters. I thought it was something else. Hello, Yeeters. What am I making? So I'm basically finishing off a quilt. I'm actually stitching around the edge of this. There's a little ghosty there, so I'm stitching around the edge. And so now, right, you're going to be really pleased. We've nearly done one whole side. Nearly done one whole side. So I'm not going to go left. I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to do the top and the bottom. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to get to this corner. I mean, I hope that, you know, I've done it justice for Alex. That's what I'm really hoping. That's my biggest thing, really, because this is a collaboration with so Alex has designed all the fabric, and then I've done all the stitching on it, and I really what's the word, really hope she thinks I've done justice to it. So yeah, I was doing to men's school uniforms, and so on. So scouting badges. That's amazing. Wait, so where are you from? Eutis, where are you from? Are you from the UK or from somewhere else in this wonderful world? Right, so now we're going to do the other side. This is exciting. So one side is done, people, and we are on. That's taken nearly an hour to do one side. Not too bad. I don't think it's too bad. Obviously, we've had a few interruptions, haven't we? Like the coffee. It's really lovely, but it's a bit hot. Hello, Sophie. You are a doctor, I'm assuming. Sophie, doctor of something or other. Right, so I've got my embroidery cotton again. I've got the 6 strands. I'm going to pull it into 2. What's my favourite thing about sewing? My favourite thing about sewing is I love creating. That's quite difficult to answer because there's so many things I love about it. I love creating stuff. I love seeing, oh wow, that's amazing. Look what I've stitched. I love the mental well-being aspects of it because I'm really all about sewing for well-being, and I really love. I definitely sew for my well-being because I'm a carer for my daughter as well, and I love that. And I love the community. I love the sewing community. I love choosing the fabrics, Caitlin. Love choosing the fabrics, love choosing the cottons. Yeah, no, and I just think, you know, it's such a lovely thing to do, you know, and also keeps your mind active. I think that's what's really good as well. Stops you eating snacks. Do you like that one? Stops you eating snacks. You're from Indonesia. That's amazing, Yeetus. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. And then in high school you got interested in, oh, hang on. And someone to tactical gears, but they are so expensive. So you broke your grandma's sewing machine trying to sew corduroys. Okay, so I bet your grandma's not very happy with that, is she? Did you replace it? Eutis? That's the most important thing. Right, now we're going to turn it. Hold on a minute. I'll answer that in just 1 minute, Caitlin. I'm just turning it so I've got the right side. So we've done. So that one there is done all the way down there. And then I'm going to turn it, get it around the other side, and we're going up the other side. So I'm from Brighton, Caitlin. I'm from Brighton. I'm from the south coast of the UK, and hence why we are having our very first quilt show in Brighton on the 5th and the 6th of September. So now this is the tricky one because this is the one that had that glue thing there that I couldn't get undone. I wonder if I can try and do it. Is that, yes, it is. Yes, it's in England. Sorry. I take it you're not in England then, Caitlin. Yes, it's from Brighton. Is so if you know where London is there. Brighton is there. We're literally like just below it. We're on the south coast of the UK. That's where I'm from. I don't know whether this is going to come up because I think it's well and truly glued on. That's going to be a bit of a tricky. Okay. I don't think we're going to do that. Ah, okay. Now I'm just going to hide behind a quilt for a minute. Heavy. Oh, okay. Just replaced it with a new one 2 years ago, and you got your heavy duties. And Sam Jean says, actually, so thick nylons. Wow. You do lots of amazing sewing then, Eutis. All the way from Indonesia. I keep saying it, don't I? I keep saying that I need to get a map of the world. When I get someone new, like we just got someone from Indonesia watching, I'm going to pop a pin in my map. You played 30 minutes away from M&S. Oh, okay. Oh, well, if you do go to the Scottish Quilting Show in March, it's run by ICHF, Caitlin. They could come and say hello. Come and say hello. Hello, Kilma. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So, what's the weather like up there at the moment? Up in Scotland. So I don't think. So we've got Sharan. So I do live stream to two different screens. So I've got TikTok here and I've got YouTube and the Insta and the Facebook and everything else over here. So I do have Sharan on this side, and she's from Scotland as well, aren't you, Sharan? I've got somebody on TikTok called Caitlin, who's from the Scottish Highlands. It's a bit cloudy. Oh, suppose that's I'm trying to think the furthest I've been up. Hello, Laura. I'm very good. Thank you very much for asking. I'm very excited, Laura, because I think I'm going to get my quilt finished this afternoon. I'm going to be very, very happy if I do. I'm trying to think the highest I've been at. You're East Anglia. Amazing. I think the highest I've been in Scotland. I'm trying to think. Moray? M-O-R-A-Y. I think that's where I've been. That's probably the highest up I've been. And I remember to fly up to it. That one. It's cooler here today. Yeah, do you know what, Laura? My daughter was saying to me earlier. She said, "Do you think it's a bit cooler today?" I was like, I think it might be. Have I been in Tain? No. That doesn't ring any bells to me. So how are you, Laura? Are you good? So you're from East Anglia. So I am. If you haven't met me before, don't forget to follow me. And usually I'm on every single evening live streaming. But I'm doing a special weekend this weekend because I've got a lot of things I want to get finished. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to sit and chat to you guys, see what questions you like to answer me, and finish off my ghost quilt. So it's ready for our quilt show. Ah, glad you're good. Thank you, Amanda, for reposting it. Yeah, so we are full prep ahead. I think all of the final things are done. You know, the final. That's okay, Caitlin. See you later. Don't forget to follow me, Caitlin, if you haven't already. Click on the little follow button. Keep nipping on off. It's okay. Bye. This is my shop, Laura. No, this is my sewing room. This is part of my sewing room. Amazing. This is one of the rooms. I've got another room through there. So I do have a TikTok shop, and I do have a shop on our online shop on our website. If you go to our website, you can have a look at that. Answering the door, cloudy and not raining. Okay. That's right, Sharan. I'm not keeping a register. You didn't sign out. Sharan. You didn't sign out to go answer the door. Right. Woo. We got another one. Got another thread of cotton incoming. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm just going to do this, Eutis, and then I'm going to have a little read of what you said. I think I've left my snippers over there. I don't know where they are. They've disappeared. My little pebble ones. Okay. Your material different. Amazing. Don't forget you can get some at the quilt show, Sharan. You can definitely buy some there. There'll be lots of lovely people, lots of fabric. To get for your I Spy quilt. Like get fat quarters. That's what you want. You want fat quarters. I've also made a plate carrier vest or a chair rig out of the blue anyway because it's popular in the scene for a while, and it's also in a video game. Was it really? Yes, Eaters. What game was that? What game was it in then? I did not see that. I'm surprised my daughter hasn't told me actually. Do you like gaming then, as well as sewing? Hello, Robin. Welcome, welcome. So I think my plan is working well. We've only had one little issue where it kind of like the fabric pleated got pushed, so I did a little pleat in it and did a few stitches across it. But I'm definitely going to do when it's all finished. I'm definitely going to do a video on all of it. Ah, very good. Thank you very much for asking. I am beavering away, Robin, on my trying to get my ghost quilt finished. Now this is a bit of a problem here because look, it's really, see that, it's really, really, really close. So I might have to stop and do tiny, tiny one. And order another bag of little crate. Oh, so you need loads. We're gonna get loads of I Spy quilts done. Are you going to fleece back it, Sharan, or are you going to wad it and then material back it? So I think what I'm doing here, I might do really, really small blanket stitches, really, really small, like not near the edge of that. Yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, here comes Sandra. You please do. If you've got any sewing related questions, anything about us, anything about me, if you want to share my live, please do. There's another plane. There's another plane. Can you hear it? Oh my goodness. I think Sunday. I'm going to message my friend who lives in Eastbourne. I think Sunday is like the busiest day. I think for the air show. It's called Eastbourne Airborne. Is what it's called. Right. Oh my goodness. These are tiny. These are tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. And I can start going bigger. We're gonna stitch past Slim in a minute. There he is. There's Slim. I called him Slim. I love that. I absolutely love that. Right. We can go a bit wider now. I think Slim's gonna need his stitches a bit slim because he's quite close to the edge as well. Hello, Sunshine. Hello, Patricia. Welcome, welcome. Oh, hold on, Eaters. Yes, we need man. Air softers and solder called skate. Oh, probably not. Hang on a minute. Probably not that mainstream. It's still funny that people are basically making versatile plastic bags. Not sure if that craze has hit the UK though, Eaters, yet. You never know. That's really funny. But yeah, I mean, why not? Why not use up your plastics? I might write that down. Escape from Tarkov. Okay. My daughter probably knows all about it because does a lot of gaming. The blank. Oh, you was thinking bamboo cotton wadding. Okay, nice pastel backing. The blanket is looking awesome. Oh, you mean this one? You mean this quilt, Sharon? Is thank you very much. Yes, I think that'd be a good idea because you could put a nice bamboo wadding, obviously because it's for a baby, a nice backing on it, and you could quilt it in the same way that I've done my I Spy quilts. You don't need to do like the cross hatching if you want to. You could do that. Ah, isn't it lovely? It's lovely having somebody to actually make stuff for. Ah, here's Misky. Welcome, Misky. Did you have a nice lunch? I am just cracking on with this, and then we're gonna because I think for the top I'm gonna have to pin it, I reckon. Yeah, well, we're getting very close to Slim right now. Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. I just realised it starts rising up and then you guys can't see anything. Like, it's come back. I'm going to get another sip of my sip of my yeah, I always really got into knitting every time I actually always gave me something. New she knitted blankets and beanies. Isn't it lovely, Eaters? It really is, isn't it? It's nice to, you know, I'm so honoured if one of my friends who does knitting or crocheting or sewing, I'm so honoured if they give me something. I really am. One of my friends recently gave me like a little sewing kit thing, and it's so precious. It just sits there. I mean, I will use it. I will use it. It's so precious, but I do love that. Love it when people give you stuff you've made. You're like, nah, I'll take that. I'll take that. There we go. Another long length again. A long length of cotton. Still curious as to where my purple snippers have gone. They're over there somewhere. Yes, have you got any questions you want to ask? Please do. Just realised I can't do that. I haven't split my cotton yet. I was literally just about to thread that. I have done that some before because then, you know, you get kind of like distracted or you're thinking about something else and then you get the wrong cotton. So let's split this one. There's another one. Also making fabric doll just now. Or wool felt in the head. Oh, I love that, Sharan. And I'm glad I stepped your big. So you're doing needle felting then. Needle felting. Have you seen my video on YouTube about the scrappy dolls? I love making scrappy dolls. I haven't done those in a while. Maybe we'll get some made for the show. I don't know. Beep, 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 beep. Here we go. Put that in there. Hello, Malova. Welcome to you. Hope good. Right, now I'm going to get this knotted, get it prepped, and then I'm going to grab a sip of my coffee. Oh, it's pulling down now. I got some nice biscuits. There's Amanda Goff. Welcome to you this afternoon. So I'm intrigued as to see how long this is going to take. Oh, hold on. This is what happens sometimes. Right, I'm gonna start that one again because what I did was I pulled three strands and it's got stuck. Right, little rescue job here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna snip it there and I'm gonna pull it through the back. It's kind of knotted when I went through. There we go. Snip that out. Start again. At least it was right at the very beginning. Not yet. I'm getting back into copying. Okie dokie. Please do. The only reason why I'm asking Sharan is because my daughter, she does needle felting. She does love doing needle felting. Hello, Ray. Welcome to you. Feel good. If you want to, if you haven't followed me before, please do. If you want to share my live, that's what I was trying to say. If you want to share my live, please feel free to share it. Right, so I think we are halfway. So after this, what is the plan? Well, I want to do some handles on, thank you, Laura, for reposting it. I want to do some handles on those tote bags. There's 14 to go, so we're going to finish those after. And then, obviously, we've got the rosettes to do. And oh yeah, some of those key ringy holdery things, get some of those done. I'd like to get another 50 of those done. So there's a few little jobs. Obviously we've got tonight, we've got all day tomorrow. Then Monday we're back to normal. I mean, I might see how the week goes. Because I've kind of like done, I mean, there is some emails, but, you know, I can do those in the evening. They're not that urgent. I think I've kind of done, I'm always up to date, dare I say it, on everything at the moment. I've got a few more events I want to put on our events page. Need to have a look at the albums, see if I need to put some more pictures up. So, yeah. There's going to be some interesting times. Right, look. So I think we're halfway. We are halfway down one side. Hello, Mary. How are you? So it's really sunny out there, which is nice. Because remember, I was just thinking back a couple of months ago, we were like, oh, it's so cold, it's raining, it's raining. That is going to be here before we know it. Although, you know, I do like the sun, but I much prefer putting my cardigan on, being all cozy in my cardigan. And then you can have like heaters on rather than the noise of the aircon. That is one thing that's really got to me, is the noise of the aircon. Like, there's my Slim. He looks like a Cornish pasty on the side. Another cool show. I know, not long. I know 3 weeks time, Sharan will be in full pelt. Full pelt. I'll actually be live streaming actually. In 3 weeks time, I will be live streaming the quilt show. I'm just looking at my little Slim. He looks like a little Cornish pasty. You know, Cornish pasty's like round, and then you've got like those little folds, the little pleats that come over. That's what he looks like. I'm like, I was trying. Did he look at burrito? I'm thinking, no, he looks like a Cornish pasty. Poor Slim. Poor guy. I'll turn him from a ghost into a Cornish pasty, because he's also got a brown edging as well. I'll tell you what though, it's looking good. Look, can you see that? All across there, down there. Right. He does. He looks like a Cornish pasty. You just want to go like, you want to eat him. Oh, that's not great. So I suppose the last thing to do after this, after we've stitched all around, I'm gonna snip the back and we'll go and lay it in the other room. I need to make some space. Don't know how, but we're gonna have to make a space. And then right, there we go. Yes, look, it looks like a Cornish pasty. Can you see that? Did you get what I'm saying? I don't know if you can. Maybe it's just my strange brain. the way I think. I love the fact I've written on him. I'm really happy that he's got this is Slim. And the other thing as well is, if we cover up the back, you're not going to see the lovely writing on it. The graffiti on the back of it. Hello. Oh, it's so tiny. Hello. Is that Fatty? Hello, Fatty. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. I love the little pink bows and the pink flower. That's really cute. Right, I'll read that in just 1 minute. You just gonna pop that to there, pop that to there. Rob since the biggest textile manufacturer in India recently went back. Oh no. They make everything on supply several NATO members. Oh no. Oh, that is really, really sad. It's like, it's interesting, isn't it, how things really change and then how it really affects you. Oh, maybe somebody else might come along. You never know. So you have a few of the fabric have been ported. Oh, and of course, what does that do? That makes it more expensive. Well, you need to be making your own fabrics. That's what you do. Design your own fabrics. There's a little gap in the market then. That's a real shame. So I think I'm about halfway of row 2, and then we're going to have a look at the top. So I am going to, if you can't see it, just put a post so I can't see it, okay? Because sometimes I don't realise it starts rising up, and I don't realise it's high in front of the screen. You can always say. So I think we were going to do I'm going to pin, that's right, I'm going to pin the top and the bottom. So then work out if it's got that white edge. I don't know if I should do the white edge. I just don't know how she's going to hang it. Maybe we'll tuck the white edge in. I think it's going to be a case of, let's see what happens when we get there. Was that birdie just popping in the bottom? Get Guess who's back? I literally saw it, Birdie, then it disappeared, and then it came back. Well done. Welcome back. I'm doing the edge. I'm on the home straight now, Birdie. I feel like I'm on the A23. It's only you. You know, like when you go driving out and you drive out somewhere, you've been like on a long journey, you're on your journey on the way home, and then you're like your last, like say your last motorway, and you're like, right, I'm on the home straight now. Well, our home straight is the A23, and whenever I go onto the A23, I'm like, yep, I'm on the home straight. So I kind of feel like that now. I feel like I'm on the A23 right now, zooming along, trying to get this finished. I'll come back to that in a second, Thomas. You've been shopping for school uniform. Congratulations, Birdie. Oh, I remember those days. I remember those days. And then you think, you know, is this ever going to end? But a blink of an eye, and it is. It's all over. Not for me, for the kids. Ah, I just imagined you in your school uniform with your pigtails. Thomas, how do I put a photo into? Oh, so what you have to do, Thomas, you have to email it in. So nobody can put photos onto our gallery. We always put them on. So yeah, so you just email a photo in, and then we can put it on there. What is it of, Thomas? What is it of? What would you like on there? Plenty of Nike, Adidas, cotton, fancy. Sharon, you made the screen move while I was reading. Stop it. Hang on. Don't miss the school shooting. I was better when I was at school. Oh, I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I mean, sometimes I think it is, and sometimes I think it isn't. Hang on. Let me go back to Eustace's comment. Hang on. Plenty of Puma and similar brands have been plenty of their Western market products made in Indonesia and Vietnam, while in Asia and Southeast Asia they come from China. Oh, okay, right. Of course, yeah, they do indeed. Anyway, look, it's going. It's looking quite good. So I've only got on this side now. I've only got that much to do on this side. We're going to keep on going. Maybe it's plain cotton, use crafting stamps, fabric ink. Yeah, good suggestion, Birdie. I like that. Very good suggestion. Not Birdie, sorry, Sharon. Birdie really confused her. She was like, "What? What did I say?" No, sorry. Sharon was saying over on YouTube, use plain cotton and crafting stamps with fabric ink. That might help. To someone that is Yeetus that's talking in Indonesia. So just to get you up to speed there, people. It's like having a classroom of kids all around the world. It's quite fun. Honestly, it's quite fun. I find it fun anyway. Life was easy when you were at school. I mean, Birdie. This is the same one, Birdie. This is the same one. I mean, literally, you would not believe the amount of stitches that's gone into it. That's why I'm so keen to get it finished. So I'm now... No. Please say what you want. Please say what you want. I'm honestly, I am. I have actually been offered by Alex if I want to do another one, and I was like, no, I don't think so. So anyway, yeah. No, I'm actually now on the home straight. I'm literally doing the edging, and then it's done. I've done doing both sides. I've got to do top and bottom. All the ghosts have been. It's all been stitched. The whole lot. Yeah. No, well, I mean, I think I have been doing this probably at least most days since April for 2 hours a day. That's how much I've been doing it. At least 2 hours a day. Because I have taken it with me as well on some of my trips when I haven't been live streaming, and I have done some of it. So there's a lot of stitches. I hate to think. You make me chuckle. What is the rules? So you can post photos that you... What do you mean, what is the rules, Thomas? What is the rules? You can post photos that you... So you can email if you want to get... So, for example, I think he's like... Birdie, it's a bit much. I love that. I love that. I started way back in 1916. It's going to be the longest quilt ever. Hello, Tyler. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Right. So, hang on. I've got to get more sensible. Now, stop it. I need to get more sensible. Right, Thomas. So on our website, we have a gallery, and in the gallery, we have albums of photos. So we have things like our members and followers, their quilts on display, or their, say, if you've got your cat on a quilt, or your cat on a knitted blanket, or your dog on a knitted blanket, something like that. So all you need to do is you email it into us, email it into hello@shqa.co.uk, and we can put it on the gallery. So there's no rules as such, really. Obviously, I mean, as long as it's to do with like sewing, like needlecraft, then yeah, if it's something that you've made and it's needlecraft, then you can send it in. We'd love to put it on. Absolutely love to put it on. And yeah, and incidentally, it's a very good question actually from Thomas, really. So if anybody else has got anything you want to email into us to go on our gallery, then we've got lots of different albums they can go on. We can always create new albums as well. So yeah, not a problem. Is that what you mean by rules, Thomas? If it's not, then let me know. And we see more days cut making them just easier to cut with a blade. Yeah. Oh, that's really interesting, Eaters, actually. Somebody asked me a question recently about a laser guided thing for trimming the fabric. So I don't really know. But right, I think I've got another little fold coming up again. Well, I don't know. I mean, this one might be all right. This one might be right. Hello, user man. Yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, any sewing related questions, not if I've been working on this quilt since 1910. Way back when I was 5. That's so funny. Well, at least the school uniform is finished, Birdie. And what have they got? How many weeks have they got left? Have they got 3 weeks? Or they got 2? Most of them go back in 2nd of September, is it? 3rd of September they go back. That's what, 3 weeks to go. And you're all surviving. Well done, your parents out there. I remember it well. I don't envy you. Thank goodness for school, for holiday clubs. Too long. Oh dear. Yeah, that's what I say. Thank goodness for holiday clubs. Give them my good friend Danny. She's one of my team actually. She's our junior quilters person. She messaged me. She said, "Oh my goodness, she said she's had no rest since they've been off. Since her son's been off school. He's 5, and we're going to the aquarium on Wednesday next week actually." And she said, "I've rung up to see if I can get him into a summer club." I'm like, do it. I done nothing but be a referee between the rooms. Oh, I can well imagine it, Birdie. I feel your pain. Yes, it's been like keeping the peace. Give her another 5 minutes. Give them another 5 minutes. Have you got the official the official ad? Do you want the official ad for our event? So the official ads, is that official? Have we got the official problem? I mean, you might have to say that again, Thomas. I'm not quite sure. Right, we're nearly there. Look, this much to go, and then we're gonna look at the top and the bottom. I'm gonna make a decision on that. I can't decide. Do I leave a white edge? My thinking now, I was originally going to leave a white edge, okay, at the top and the bottom, because you've got that, and it might be easier for her to hang it. However, I'm thinking it won't match the others. It'll look odd if you have a white top and bottom and there's no white around the edge, because I couldn't do the white around the edge because it's all glued back. Hello, Riley. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So we are. So it is on. We are nearly 10 to 4 here on the south coast of the UK. It's lovely and sunny. Got random planes that are going over because we've got Eastbourne Airborne at the moment. And if you want to ask any questions, if you're on any of our social media platforms, Anyone ask any sewing related questions, please do. And what am I working on if people want to know? I'm finishing off, finally finishing off the ghost quilt. So it's going to be done. I think I might. Right. We got another one. We got another one. Oh, have you got your official show program? Right. Okay. So it's at the moment, it's not public at the moment, Thomas. It might be public in the week leading up to the show, but at the moment it's gone off to be printed, and so it's not public at the moment. When it is, I will let you know. Obviously, I've got like a little mock-up version. But yeah, whether we're putting that on our website, I don't know at the moment. We haven't made that decision. On our website, I think our floor plans are going up soon. That's so when that's up, that's going to be official. We've got our official show ads. So I was going to do it, wasn't I? I was going to bring you. Remind me. I'll bring you the leaflets later to show you. But Birdie, if you can, if it's not, I don't think it's too far for you. But anyway, if you're able to come down to our quilt show, you could leave your kiddos on our junior quilters stand for the 2 days and go off into Brighton if you like. we've got like a whole team there waiting for the kids to do sewing with them, so you can go and have a bit of rest. Go to the garden centre around the corner, Birdie. Drop them off, okay? Because it's free for under 16s to get in. Send them to a junior quilters stand. Say you're just going for a coffee. You'll come back and find them. Oh, I really hope you do. Please try and come. Please try and come. I mean, even if you come for the day, come for the day. But like I said, you know, bring the kids. Bring the kids. So that they can go to the junior quilter stand, do the sewing with them. It's not just sewing as well. There is colouring and other bits and bobs to do. There's loads of demos to watch. Yeah, there's a nice garden centre around the corner, Bertie. It's very peaceful. You can go right. I'm just going to go and get myself a coffee. Don't tell them it's at the garden centre. Oh, it'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. And remember, if any of you guys watch me on any of our social media platforms, and obviously I don't know what you guys look like. You all know what I look like, which I think is quite funny. So you can just come up to me and just say, like Birdie would say, there's only one Birdie. Okay, that's what you've got to say, Birdie. There's only one Birdie. Okay, and with you, Sharan, you've got to do the same thing. There's only one Sharan. Then I'll be like, oh, yes. That's our keywords. That's our keywords. All right, we're getting there. We're getting to the end. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Be great to meet. I know. It'd be great to meet you as well. It really will. It really will. I mean, the only thing I've really got fixed in my schedule, shall we say, for the show is at 11 o'clock. I'm doing interviews. I'm doing quilt interviews, quilt maker interviews, and then at 2:30 I'm doing my demo. But apart from that, I'm just moosing around the show. That's what I'm doing. And in the car with a big sigh. It's me. I was thinking that I think the best day maybe for you to come on, Birdie, is a Saturday, because we've got the kids' choir. We got the Brighton School of Singing coming. Yeah. So Thomas is asking, has your event got wheelchair access? Absolutely, Thomas. It's got complete wheelchair access. It's got disabled parking. That is why I chose it. Absolutely is why I chose it. Because as you know, my daughter's a wheelchair user. And so so we definitely have. There's all flat access going in. There's a ramp going down. It's all nice. All nice. Right. So actually, I'm not going to go. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I've stitched it right to the top. So actually, there is going to be a white edge. But I think if we do little dashes. Okay. So now we've done that edge. Look, there is all the way along that edge. And that's what it looks like on the back. Hello, Sanya, welcome to you. It'll be super to meet others' faces. Yes, it will, wouldn't it, Sharan? It will. It'll be like a little reunion. It'll be like a little reunion. Oh, so you're that person, and you're that person. Love that. Absolutely love that. So I'm just seeing if I've had any more collabs thrown at me. Any more collabs like I had this morning. And so I've got to keep it on my phone because a lot goes on during the day. A lot more goes on during the day than it does obviously in the evening on things like on social media and collabs, stuff like that. I have to like click a little button. So hello Tracy. Hello Tracy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it'd be lovely if you can come, Thomas. That'd be amazing. Go around the quilt, see the go to the cafe, see the demos. And Brighton's lovely as well. It's really nice. Right. I'm going to thread this one, then I'm going to finish off some of my coffee. I'm going to have a little biscuit. I think I deserve a biscuit. Hello, Theo. How are you? Are you good? Oh, what happened there? That just came straight out. Let's try that again. I don't know how to do that sometimes. Ah, there's Fluffy Bunny Nose. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. Hope you're good. It's a lovely Saturday afternoon. Put that in. Right, I'm going to get it. Okay, so. I have to show you in a minute. I'm going to show you my my little pot of rubbish because it's full up of embroidery threads. Oh, so Birdie, it's on the 5th and the 6th of September. Mama. There you go. Does that help? The 5th and the 6th of September. And the Brighton racecourse. And Sharon, you're looking forward to a few days in Brighton. Oh, it's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. Right, so now what I've got to do is I've got to decide about this white edge, okay? Let me just have a look at this. So we've done, so both sides are now done. Ooh, let's see. Ooh. I don't know if you can see it. Actually, maybe you can't. They go, look at that. Ah. There's the other side. Okay, so now what I need to do is let me see. Have you seen the tote bags, Birdie? Have you seen those? I can't remember if you've seen them or not. Right. Now, so here's the thing. So I was thinking about leaving this whole border, but then you'd have this border at the top and the bottom. And then I was thinking about taking it off, but because there's no thingy there. So then my next idea was to fold it back. But I can't go too far down because I've stitched it right to that edge. So it could be a case of, do we just do a running stitch across there? Because I've got a line to follow. I'm wondering about doing that. I'm actually wondering about doing that. So if I fold that in, fold it right in like that, and then as long as I manage to catch it, I could do another stitch underneath, couldn't I? That's what I could do. Are you thinking of coming then, Thomas? That'd be amazing if you can. We've got lots of exciting things going on. Right, let me just pop some pins in it. This is actually oh, you haven't seen them? Oh, hold on a minute. I'll just slightly digress for a minute. Slightly going to sideways. Here's some of the tote bags. Ah, there's Rhonda. These are the tote bags, Birdie. Look, there's the tote bags. Oh, the same on the back. So actually, after I've finished the ghost quilt, I'm putting all the handles on it. So what we're doing is we're giving out 50 to the first. We're giving out 50 to the first 50 people in the queue on the Saturday, and then the first 50 people to the queue on the Sunday. A lovely goodie bag, which is obviously our merch. It's going to have merch inside it. It's going to have a little surprise inside it, and it's obviously got the race course on it. There is going to be some also in the raffle. There's going to be some in the raffle as well, and available. And I might have a few left over for after the show for those that haven't made it. I might do that. Thank you very much, Rhonda. I'm very excited. So Rhonda, look, I'm very nearly finished on the ghost quilt. I'm just deciding how I'm going to do the top. I'm thinking my instinct at the minute is there's all there I can't remember how old your kiddos are, Birdie, because there is like I said, there is a garden centre which they can walk to. You can walk to from there. There's lots of things you can do there. Up on the Brighton Racecourse, you won't be able to miss it because you'll see all the AA road signs. The AA road signs will be up. So I think I might have to do an extra line of stitching. Oh my goodness me! It's 4 o'clock. You could, Rhonda, actually. I mean, do you want to? You could do. I mean, that is a possibility. I mean, you're in the UK, so I don't, because I was just thinking, because we've got, so the biggest prize that we've got for the raffle is a sewing machine. I haven't told you guys that yet, have I? Because I haven't actually got that. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just try and put it down. I haven't actually got it out here yet, because I'm going to be getting the prizes out here. So the biggest prize is the sewing machine, and then we've got an Aliso Tula Pink limited edition. What do you call it? Limited edition. Oh, hold on, I've got a little situation going on here. Oh, limited edition iron, a Tula Pink limited edition iron. We've got some Fiskars bundles, and we've got some. Oh yes, so the violin products. But yeah, I don't see why not, Rhonda. I don't know how. I don't think how we can do that, because obviously I can post you the tickets, and I can put your name on it. I suppose they're going to be £1 each, by the way, £1 each. I know. Woohoo! Yes, I am on my last leg. Oh, it's because you're over Northern Ireland, aren't you? Yeah, well, I think that's doable. I don't see why not. That's doable. It's because obviously, Rhonda, obviously you'll win everything, so I've got to think about posting it out to you. Yes, do. Yeah. If you send me a message, and then I'll work out how we can do that. We could definitely. I think the best thing to do probably just to send you some. Send you an invoice. I don't really know. We need to work that out. So I've got a little bit of a situation here. I don't know if you can see it. Pay for postage. Oh, raffle tickets would be all right. That shouldn't be a problem, because then you can watch it live, Rhonda. Because we're going to do the raffle's going to be live streamed at 3:30. Because I'm obviously going to be doing that. And so yeah, then you can join in with it. How cool would that be? Dale, you could, if you're still there, Dale, you could do that as well if you want to. Join in with the raffle. Hang on a minute. So my pin is not no. Why did I pick up that dodgy pin again? There's a few dodgy pins. Few dodgy pins on my pin cushion. Right. I think what I'm going to have to do, so this is going to be really interesting here, because obviously, like round one side, it's shifted. So it's kind of shifted at, you'd love to as well. Oh, so that's amazing. Well, what I could do is, send me a message, Susan. Maybe what we could do is, I can't put them on TikTok shop. That won't be allowed. But I'll speak to my husband when I go in. There is a way of doing it, I think. There is. We could maybe do you an invoice that you can click on, and then you can get some, and then I'll just randomly send you some, and then you can join it. I think what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to do a line of stitching. You can't see it, sorry. I'm going to do a line of stitching coming down here, I think, because I've got a tiny little pleat. So I'm going to stitch across there, and then this bit I've got to stitch that down. So let's put some pins in that, so I know that's what I've got to do. But yes, I'm on the final leg of it, Rhonda. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because it's going to be on display at our quilt show. This quilt is the Ghosty Quilters, and I really want to get it finished today. So, and then tonight, oh yeah, look at that. That will work, won't it? Look. Can you see that? That will work because it's kind of in line with that bit there. Okay, that will work. Right, so let's do My instinct is, I know I've worked very hard on that, very, very hard actually. It's been a long, long time. I'll be very, I'll be a bit like sad when it goes to Alex, but I'll be like very happy that she's got it. I think what I'm going to have to do is do a line of stitching there. So it's not going to be blanket stitch. It's going to be a line of stitching, and then I think from the back, I'm probably going to have to do another white, like a tacking stitch underneath there, because otherwise that's going to flick up. That's what I'm going to need to do. Hello TB UK, welcome to you. Hope you're good. So let's get on and do that. We're on 4 o'clock, which is good. All right, amazing. Okie dokie. So there we go. Let's start the next line of stitching. I think this one do I do in dashes? Do I do a complete stitch line? Don't know. I think if I do it in like a little running stitch, it will match the rest of it, won't it? Whereas like, yeah, let's do it as a running stitch, and then I'll do that other stitch along the top with the normal cotton, so you can't really see it, just to tack down the bottom, I think. Oh, bit of my coffee. Hold on a minute. Hold on, my people. You don't need to go live. Oh. Oh. Some ticket sales. That's exciting. That's exciting. Right. So yeah, so you can get, if so our tickets are currently discounted until the 29th of August, and then they're £8.50 at the moment on our website, and then they're £10 on the door. So it's a little bit of a saving really, but you can still get them on the door. That won't be a problem. I'm going to get to meet us all. So you got this, have you? You have a cappuccino here. Well, Rhonda, it's because I have an Italian husband. Usually I have that. Just drop that in the bin. Let me do that. Hello Queens, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Yeah, so if you're just joining now, if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and if you're on any of our social media platforms and you want to say hello, you want to let me know where you're from, what time it is where you are, so it's 4:05 here. I'd love to know. And if you've got any questions you want to ask, oh, I like that actually. So got to how to do it, don't we? Absolutely. I mean, I probably should drink more juice, really, Rhonda. I've got tea, I've got coffee. I'm liking that now. Look, can you see that? It's just literally, see that there? It's literally just across the top here. And then this bit I'm going to stitch down. That's what I'm going to do. Hello, Lucas. Welcome. I don't think I can't fold it right back, because I've got the stitches going right to the edge. How are you, Rhonda? Is the wonderful world of Northern Ireland good over there? I'm really looking forward to coming out there again. You have a fridge full of small bottles of water. Don't blame you. Yeah, that's what we need, don't we? And you're all better. You've got over your illnesses and things. You've been able to enjoy your summer. Right. Yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, please do ask. Yes, I was being asked yesterday about the cafe. I think you might have heard me talk about that. If not, I will go over it again. So we are having a cafe at our quilt show. It's not a cafe, so we're not running it. It's not anything to do with us. It's to do with the race course, which is amazing. And we are going to have a little priority entrance little priority thing for our exhibitors so they can quickly go and get a drink and get back, just to make it easier for them. And also our volunteers as well, if they want to, they can go and do that. Oh, Tiana! I know Rhonda in Northern Ireland. A1, yeah, ask if she knows Nancy. Rhonda, do you know Nancy? Do you know Nancy from Nifty Needles, Rhonda? Tiana over on YouTube is asking. It's probably a lot of Rhondas. We open Belfast up for the annual. Now it's blah, usually nationalist. Oh, is that what you were talking about the other day, Rhonda? We were saying about what day it's landing on. Hello, R Mercy. Welcome to you again this afternoon. So I'm finishing off my ghost quilts. That's what I'm doing. This has been a long time in the making. This is R Mercy. Very, very in a long time in the making. So I'm just doing the edging on it, and then when I've done the edging, it's all finished. I think about also I got involved this year. Oh, sounds fun then. Sounds like great fun. Hello, Shiraz. Right, so I'm going to use my I love my little needle threading. I don't know. Oh, no. No, Tiana, the answer is no to that. No. Rhonda does not know. Nancy from Nifty Needles. just thought we'd ask. So, yeah. I do love going out to Northern Ireland, actually. I love going to Belfast. I love going to the Titanic Museum. I was there. I felt like a proper tourist when I went to that museum. That was good fun. Have you ever been there, Rhonda? Have you ever been to the Titanic Museum in Belfast? Is this a shop that you work in? So no, this is my sewing room. This is my actual sewing room, Mama. See, and I'm currently at my sewing desk, and then I've got my other room that's through the other side, which has got all my fabrics and stuff in it. And Eustace, talk about caffeine. What's your favourite sauce? Definitely tea, Eustace. Definitely tea. So that coffee is actually decaf coffee. But my tea, I really, really like Earl Grey tea with an oat milk. That is my favourite, Earl Grey tea with an oat milk. And by the way, if anyone's going to buy me one at the Quilt Show, please do lots of oat milk, okay? Lots. I'd much appreciate it. And anyway, so yeah, that's my favourite caffeine source, without a doubt. Our Mercy's saying, well, fancy. I mean, there's a bit of a story behind it, Our Mercy. So if you go over to my my YouTube channel, and I've got a sewing room tour on my YouTube channel. Go and watch that video. You can see all about it. I talk about like my machines and about my cottons and why, you know, how it all came about and everything like that. So you can have a little read, a little watch, I should say, not a little read. And Rhonda says, indeed, it's interesting. Do you know what, Rhonda? Right, here's the funny thing. Okay, yeah, it's very interesting. So we went to Quilt Fair in Belfast. I went last year, and I went the year before, so 2024. We thought we would spend a couple more days in Belfast, and we went to like the church, the really massive church that's there, and we went around that, and we went to the Titanic Museum, but I wasn't expecting a ride, Rhonda, halfway through. I was like, what? What were we in the queue for? I was not expecting that ride. But I loved that ride. I want to go again. I want to fly out to Belfast just to go on that ride. It was great fun. It really was. Yuta says tea is huge in Indonesia. Yeah. I mean, don't they grow a lot of it there, Yutas, though? They grow a lot of the tea, don't they? I think. Like Darlene GT. I can't pronounce it. Right, so I've got to the end. What I'm going to do is I've done it all the way along, look, just along there, and then I'm going to stitch down that bit where there's a bit of a flap. I might do the bottom before I come back to the top, because I'm obviously going to change cotton. So that's what I'm going to do. Hello, avocados. Welcome to you. Next year, you're invited for coffee. Oh, do you know what, Rhonda? Can we meet at the at that museum? Because They had a lovely cafe, and it had loads of stuff was gluten-free in there, and they had lovely, lovely Irish stew. Oh my goodness, that was like the best. That was the best meal I've had in a long time. Obviously, my husband's cooking is very good, but the Irish stew in the Titanic Museum, very nice. It was a lovely, lovely potatoes. That's what it was. But yes, we'll definitely Irish stew is yum, isn't it? Yes, I was very, very impressed. Very impressed with that. Sharon, it's super over there 2 years ago. Giant's Causeway. I never got to go to the Giant's Causeway. We were planning on it, but we didn't have time because we were only out there for like 2 days. I think we flew out, went to the Titanic Museum. We went on the little red hop on, hop off bus, went around that, me and my friend Tony, and which was fun. And then we went to the Titanic Museum, back to the hotel, went to the quilt show, and then that was it. And then we flew home. So we weren't actually there for long. I'm trying to think, where did we stay? Oh, I know where we stayed. I remember that. I think, did we stay at the hotel? No, we didn't. Hold on a minute. Oh. Itchy nose. Right, I still haven't shown you our new leaflets. Have you tried Yellow Man and Doris? No, I have not tried that. Sounds interesting. Right, I just need to replete this. Yeah. Did you go on the ride then, Sharon? Did you go on the ride? I was not expecting a ride. I was very excited about it though. Oh, I need to put another pin in it. It is moving as I'm trying to hold it, so that's not good. Kind of need another pair of hands here to hold that down. I might actually say to, I was just thinking to Alex, maybe she should submit this into the Scottish Quilting Show. That would be quite fun. Quite fun indeed, I reckon. Oh. You know what it is? Where I've got this wadding, it's going right up my nose. Okay, I think I've done that. There. So we're on 4:15. We've been nearly another 2 hours on doing this. Let's flick it over. I think I'm happy with that bit. How that bit's come out. What's happened there? Oh, okay. Oh, I can see what's happened. Now it might need another. Oh, look at that. It's knotted. There we go. Don't knot up on me. There we go. I'll send you some. Yellow Man is honeycomb. Oh, that sounds very nice, Rhonda. Well, my PO box address is on my events page on our website if you want to. That'd be very nice. I love that little trick. Show you some photo to it with to. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'm going to flick it and do the bottom, and then we'll do that. We'll do the same because otherwise I'm going to forget. You see, if I do that other stitching up there, let me just shovel this down, shove it all down. Otherwise it starts rising up. This one's going to be interesting because there's a lot of like pleats. Can you see like this bit here that's like bunchy, and then this bit here that's bunchy? So I need to work out how that's going to go. I'm gonna fold that back exactly how we did the other one. So it's got a bit of a white edging on the bottom. I can't get that back to there. That's going to be the problem. Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. That's that one. Right. So let's see what I can do here. Oh, there's a proper like a pleat I've got to put in it to make it flat. You have female, oh no, female. You have Lammis Fair. This month they sell their. Oh, very nice. I didn't even see those like at the airport or anything, Rhonda. Why would they not do that at the airport? I'm going to put a pleat in there. So it's not so obvious. Because I can't do it coming up here. So it's going to be right there. So I'm going to put a little pin in that. So I'll do the black stitching across it again, like before. And then what we'll do is... okay. Oh, not too bad. There's another little fold coming up. Another little fold, people. Hang on a minute. Can you see? Can you see? Hello, Lily Beth. Welcome to you. I've seen your tour. Oh, man, I'm really, really happy about that, Cristello. Did you like this side of it, Cristello? Yes. Oh, I'm very happy I've inspired that. Did you go and get one then? Okay. So I think I'm going to have to do, yeah, no, I can't push it over. I've got to do like a little fold there. Problem is there's no lines. There's no lines to stitch it up. Right, another fold coming in. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Yeah, it's I mean, I must say, Cristello, that it is a great machine. I do really love it. And got the fluff in my mouth. And it's not, I haven't yet used the embroidery section. I mean, I will eventually, you know, at some point when I'm like, you know, 562, when I've finished all my sewing and all my stuff that I want to do. Okay. So we just, oh, it looks like Dale's come back. We're just talking about Cristello, who's over on YouTube, is saying that she watched my sewing room tour and has been inspired by my machine. I love that. I love that. Okay. I think this is working. I think this is working. Oh, it's very, very bunchy. Yes, 562. I know, Rhonda. I mean, you know, I mean to get through this amount of cottons, I've got to live that long, surely. I'm gonna break all records. I'm gonna break all records. You know, I've got too much to do. Right, let's see how we can rescue this corner, because this is tricky. Look, can you see that? Look, it's all proper bunched. It is all proper bunched. So look, can you see? I've got to somehow work that out. So it's right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up and under there. Now I have got, actually that would work. That would work because I've got these lines that come in here. So I could like do stitches up that way. That would work most definitely. Let's put that there. Put that there. Oh, my little pins are coming to into their own today. I do have different length pins. So I do have hang on a minute. There you go. I love glass-headed pins. Glass-headed pins, they're the way to go, definitely. Yeah, because look, so I've done it. So look, can you see that? I've pinned it straight and I'll carry on doing the line across there, and then I'll stitch up there, and then where the fold is there, I'm going to stitch that bit there. So let's get on and do that. We are so close to getting this finished. We really are so close. And then she's got that bit to actually clasp it onto. So we are going to go, could you clip the bulky bit out maybe? Yeah, I just don't know is the answer to that question. It's really, that bit there is really difficult because what's happened is that's when she had it on display on the wall, that was all glued. And so we've got this glue bit that I cannot get rid of. I've tried everything to unpeel that and push it back the other way, but I can't. So I've just decided, you know what, leave it as it is. Leave it. So now I'm going to do that black line of stitching across there. And then I'll do a normal white line of stitching at the back, so you won't be able to see it because it'll just be very, very delicately in there. And I suppose, well, I got what? I didn't do any white, did we? We did a blue. I suppose we could do the blue. Okay. This is how my brain works. I'm like, oh, someone's outside my front of my house. A big van. Obviously a delivery. I wonder if that's my very special delivery. Here we go. Someone's at the front door.
Someone's at the front door.
Do not worry, my husband is on it. I'm hoping, I wonder if it's my thing that I've ordered. Oh, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy. So I've ordered something really, really cool for the quilt show. And I was saying this yesterday, that the company I've ordered it from, they sent me a message saying they've absolutely loved making it. It's brought them such great joy. And it's not something they usually make. And they said they loved it so much, they've sent me some mini ones. I'm like, woo! I can't wait for the mini ones. Can't wait, can't wait. You're going to have to wait and see what it is. I mean, you can have a guess if you want to, but I'm not going to confirm or deny. Have some coffee. Okay, right. Hello, Heather. Welcome to you. Okay, so so if you're just joining now on any of our social media platforms, you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. Our membership's completely free. You can go over to our website and click on the join button. We've got our first quilt show coming up in 3 weeks' time at the Brighton Racecourse, which Sharon, I'm not confirming or denying. And so you can come to our quilt show, and I'm just finishing off my ghost quilts. Like I said, Sharon, I'm not confirming or denying. It is going to be quite cute. It's going to be cute. Right, so I'm going to do the. I'm tempted. I mean, should I just get some white embroidery cotton? Because if I get white, it'll kind of do what I want. It'll blend in. I'm thinking white. There's no white in it apart from that border. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do white. I'm gonna dig out the white cotton. I should have some in my cupboard behind me, hopefully. If not, I look in my little box thing up there. There might be some white in that one. And then all we got to do then, my people, is go and hang it up, and that's it. I can't believe it. I need to hear cheers and hurrahs from all around the world that the ghost quilt is finally finished. And poor old Birdie thought I was on doing another one. No, if I do another one, it's got to be a very special commission. That's all I can say. I wonder what it is. I'm eager to know what it is. What came in the door? I'll let you know. I'll let you know tonight. If it is what I think it is, because I know it's been dispatched, then I'll let you know. Oh, I know there's another. Oh, there's another banner. I think what's just come is the other banner. My Proud Lounge banner. I think that's what it is. The second Proud Lounge banner. Because we need two. And then I've got my other banner, which is hello, Mossa. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. The second banner, which came the other day, which that's good. That's got a big old arrow on it, showing where the Premier Hall is and what's in the Premier Hall. So that's that. I'm trying to, like, in my mind, I'm trying to go over every single aspect of the quilt show and thinking, right, we need that, we need that. We got that. So I sorted out the bows, by the way. I did sort out the bows with the race course. They're all good for the bows, which are going to be on the railing going in, and I need to sort that out soon. I don't really know how many to do. I think with the bows, I'm gonna cut all the fabric, and I'm gonna see how many we can fit in. Hang on, everyone, not sure that. You've had it over and maintain the required attention to detail. Thank you very much, Rhonda. I am a bit like that. I'm very much someone who's attention to detail. My 50th birthday party last year was pretty epic, shall we say. It was pretty epic. And I did have every single detail down to the finite detail on that. Who are we going to call? What Ghostbusters? I know, Sharon. Oh dear. I mean, I went and had my lunch earlier, as you know, and my husband cannot believe that we've named 3 of the ghosts. He's like, "What? What have you done?" Well, we've named 3 of the ghosts. They've got their name. They're called Harry, Ron, and me, after me. I mean, why not? There we go. Where's my slippers? There's my slippers are hiding. The ghosts are hiding it. Hello, Joe. How are you? Thank you for joining us this afternoon on this lovely Saturday afternoon. Yeah, so I will be live. So I'm going to be, well, about 5:30. So I've got about another hour, and I think we'll get this done in another hour, without a doubt. And I'll be back on tonight, 8 o'clock. Definitely going to do something different. I'm going to do more handles onto the tote bags. I'd like to get that finished. I mean, I might do something a bit different, actually. I don't know. Well, I'll think about it when I'm having dinner. And then tomorrow's going to be the same. Another whole day of me tomorrow. How excited are you? Be 60 next year. Oh, I know. That's yes. I am a youngster. Yeah. So how exciting is that? So tomorrow will be the same. So tomorrow I will be live at 10 o'clock in the morning, again till about 1, and then I will be back on at 2:30 to about 5:30. So tomorrow will probably be a bit more of a normal day, I reckon. Well, with a bit of tidying up, I need to put sewing machines away. I need to have a good old tidy up. Getting prepped for the goodie bags to be stuffed. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Coming up to the end. Can't believe it. This needs another round of applause as well, because this is probably going to be the last bit of black stitching that I'm doing. Look, I've got that to go. That to go. The last bit of black stitching. And then we'll find I'm sure I've got white. Oh, I know where I've got white. I know where I've got white. In with my Emmeline Pankhurst quilt. And you know, I'm really excited because now I can get back to, when this is finished, I can get back to my Emmeline Pankhurst quilt. That's got loads of white in it. I might have to go and find that in a minute because that's in the other room. I'm sure it is. I don't think it's here. I'm sure is it down there? I'm sure it's in the other room. Hurrah, hurrah. Right, so this is the corner where we had that pleaty bit. Now it has moved again. Let's just see if I can make it go a bit flatter. Just gonna leave that there. Sorry, Ghosty. I'm just using you as a pin cushion. There we go. Okay. Right. That's better. Move it along the line. I love that. Who are we going to call? There's a lot of ghosts to contend with here, Sharon. There is a lot to contend with. I don't know if the Ghostbusters would want to pin my quilt down. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Right, so now, so I've got to here, but I'm going to come up here and come back down again, which just gets that little pleat in. There we go. Then we're back the other way. And then back down to where I started. That's better. Right, here we go. The last couple of stitches in the black is coming in, and then I'm going to do the white, and then we're going to go and trim all the way around the edge, and then it's done. Oh, can't believe it. Can't believe it. There was a point like a couple of months ago when I was thinking, am I ever going to finish this? Am I ever going to? I think before I started stitching around the ghosts, that is when I was thinking, how many stitches are in it? I was thinking, wow. Right. Where? There they are. There's my snippers. Hello, Claire. Welcome to you. Yes, have you got any questions you want to ask me? Any sewing-related questions or anything about the So Happy Quilters Association? Please do ask. Okay, so now all the black is done. The black is done, and all I need to do is get the white. So I think I'm just going to check in my cupboard. Hold on a minute. Have I got white? No, they don't have white. I have lots of things like this, you see. I have lots like this, but there's no white. So because the white, I'm convinced it was in with the Emmeline Pankhurst quilt. Right, give me a minute. I should go and find it quickly. Yes, there it is. Got nothing hanging on the wall now. I hang that up on the wall. I found it. There it is. That is my other pouch of all the other embroidery cottons that I'm using for my Emmeline Pankhurst quilt, which we're going to get back to. Hurrah! Because I've been waiting for ages to finish it off. Because then I can start another one. Right, here's my white. These are all my Emmeline Pankhurst colours. So we're going to get some nice whitey white. There we go. Put that back in there. Put that back in there. Some of my scraps. I might actually put that needle. Do you know what? I might upgrade this. This can be my Emmeline Pankhurst pouch. That's a possibility. Okay. So what have we got? We need that there. Get some whites. Yeah, I think, you know, I've said this before. If you're going to have stitches showing, then make them like the not stitches. If you're going to have a mechanism showing, I always used to think this in my floristry days. If you've got to have a mechanism showing, then make it look purposeful. So I'm thinking if I've got to do white stitches in it anywhere on the back, I might as well do white embroidery cotton and have it showing. Might as well. Let's see who else is coming. Hello, Mr. Borra. Welcome to you. Are you in the UK? I'll take it with your little UK flag. Right, so I'm going to do the same along here. Along there. Along the top. So it's going to, so basically I'm doing the white stitches along this bit now, which is going to hold that in. You're all gone a bit quiet. Are you all having an afternoon snooze? Kind of feels like that, doesn't it? Have an afternoon snooze. I think I'm going to have a little biscuit snack after this, that's for sure. Yes, that's good. I'm happy with that. I'm definitely happy with that. So we'll do this do this row. I definitely need a biscuit. Have a snack. And then we're going to do the top, take it into the other room. What are we on? Okay, 20 to 5. Right. Because I said, I'm good to about 5:30. And then I've got to go and sort bits and bobs out for dinner. I'll be back at 8 o'clock. I think we're going to get this done. Definitely. Definitely. And then it's going to be the ghost quilt is finished. Hurrah. Hurrah. I bet all you guys are going to be like, hurrah as well. See the back of that quilt? Nice. Right. This is quite a momentous occasion. I'll do a hello storm cloud and 5-inch squares for the Ice by Quilt. Love that. Love that, Sharon. I might actually get to make another one, you know, before the quilt show. It is possible. Maybe one night. I mean, really, once you've done your 8x8s, that's what you want, 8x8 squares. Once you've made the 5-inch squares, actually putting it together and the quilting is not actually that difficult. Right, I'm gonna come back down. So I did that little pleat. So I just stitched that little pleat in, and I think that's worked quite well. That bit there. Oh, it's proper fluffy going up my nose. Hello, Sarah. How are you this afternoon? So I haven't had any more planes in the recently. Obviously gone a bit quiet. I think generally, what was it? It's 4:38. I don't know what time Eastbourne Airborne finishes, but maybe the red arrows are tomorrow. Maybe they are. I'll have to do some little researching on that. So I've got that bit to go on the whites, and then we've got the top, because this is the bottom. I was just thinking to myself, if I hadn't have put the white backing on, because you remember a while back I was saying, should I have put the white backing on? Should I have just quilted it through the wadding? But if I didn't put the white backing, then the ghost quilts, the ghosts wouldn't have stood out as much as they do. So I think I'm grateful that I did do that. Let's take that pin out. Here we go. Oh my dear. Don't want to gather it. No. It does happen sometimes, doesn't it? You've got your stitches and then you like pull it tight and it gathers it, which you don't want it to gather. Just going to, where should we go? Let's go up there. And then back down to there. Flick it over. Little stitch in the back. Yeah, I'm really excited about getting back to my Emmeline Pankhurst quilt, because I've done some of it. I did one like whole section. I'll show you that at some point. We will revisit it, and that's going to be one of my quilts that I use as one of my talks. So it's not for anybody else. It is just for me, and it is in homage to Emmeline Pankhurst, because you know, she made. I do like doing quilts in homage to famous people that made a difference in the world and their saying. And if you ever hear my Sewing for Wellbeing talk, you will hear me talk all about my own personal quilts I've got hanging up there. Obviously my quilt, and then the one that I've done in homage to Louisa May Alcott, who wrote Little Women. And so, yeah, so my next one I'm doing is Emmeline Pankhurst. And then after that, I'm not sure what's going to be after that. Because these are what I call my art quilts, and they always form part of my talk when I go anywhere to give any talks. They always come with me. So, and you won't see them at the quilt show. They're not going to be on display at the quilt show. I decided they are part of my talk, and so yeah. So I think once this is finished, we're just going to do a lot of the Emmeline Pankhurst quilt, because I'd like to have that done. So I've got some quilters I'm going to see in October, actually, and I mean, it would be good if I could get done before that and then get on to the next one. I don't know what the next one's going to be. I'm probably going to put another poll up again, I think, because that one was one on a poll, I must admit, because I was thinking about doing a quilt in homage to Beatrix Potter, because Beatrix Potter, her famous saying is, the smallest person can make the largest change. And I really love that. So it might be that one. It might be that one. And the other one was P.B. Barnum, because P.B. Barnum, his famous quote is, "There's no greater art than that of making others happy." And so it might be that one. Don't know yet. I'll see which one kind of like sings to me, if you like do me. That's how I think. I mean, there was another one that came up. I can't remember what her first name is. Surname was Parks. Can't remember. Hello, Vicky. Welcome to you. Welcome this afternoon. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting back to that because it has needed a bit of love, really, and I suppose, and I got distracted with this one. Oh, okay. So the corner's gone a little bit funny again, and I think I just need to hold it. Let's see if I can just put a pin in it. Just keep that one down. So we 4 to 5. Let's see. We can get along here. Ah, Teresa's gone. Rosa Parks. Well done, Tiana. Her. Yes, her. That's who I'm thinking. That's in my head. I did read her quotes. And let me just check it. Hang on a minute. Because it's really her famous quote is really lovely. Rosa Parks. Hang on. Rosa Parks. Quote. Here you go. I mean, she's actually got 42 famous quotes. Okay, Rosa Parks. One of them is the only tired I was tired of giving in. Yeah, but the other one I really love. I think this is probably the one, Tiana. I really love this one, and it's you must never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right. And I think that really kind of like fits with our So Happy Quilters theme. You must never be fearful of what you are doing when it is right, by Rosa Parks. Yeah. that is another one. It may well be her. But yeah, what do you think about that? I think I'd be quite incredible, wouldn't it? I don't really know how I would do it. That's the other thing. I do have to think about it. I mean, it might be a bench, might be a park bench, maybe. Don't know. Or a bus, maybe. I've got a lot of need to think about that, really. Hello. Hello, Guy. Not Guy, Alan. Sorry, Alan. And quickly, I've done what this morning under 2 hours. Amazing. Well done. Getting your walk done within 2 hours. Okay, so here's a momentous occasion. We've got to the end of the bottom row. So now that's all stitched in. That's all stitched in. And a sip of my tea, I think, in a minute. It's amazing, isn't it? What you can get done when you sit down and crack on with things. Crack on with it. Right, so now we're going to go to the top. We're going to do the same. So the bottom is all finished. It's all finished. Then we're going to go and lay it on my table in a minute, and I'm going to trim back the edges, and then we're going to hang it up. And there we go. Oh dear. It's a right old mess on my floor. Need to get my Hoover out. A right old mess on my floor. I don't think I need any more white. I'm not sure. We'll see. So you had a lovely walk, did you, Alan? Out and about, enjoying the sun. Hope you put your sun cream on. We were just chatting about my quilts that I like making because I'm really excited, actually. Oh, someone's at the front door.
Someone's at the front door.
And I'm just watching my cameras. Hold on a minute. Is it what I've ordered? Or is it not what I've ordered? Don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to go in and see. Is it what I think it is or what Sharon thinks it is? I think it's one of those dump it on the doorsteps and run situation. You know those delivery drivers. I know you're in a hurry, but please make sure we answer the door. That's my only request. Please make sure. Anyway, yeah, so I'm really excited actually that this quilt is very nearly done, and I can get back to my my Somerset quilt I was working on. I can get back to my Emmeline Pankhurst quilt, Yeah, and the Somerset one really needs some love. That one, I need to get back to it. It's probably thinking, why have you left me? You've just dumped it to me and carried on doing something else with your life. I'm like, I know, I'm so sorry. So if you're just joining now, if you want to say hello, if you want to let me know where you're from, what time of the day it is where you are. If you have any sewing related questions, please do ask. And I'm just this is quite momentous, people. So I'm now stitching the last row of this quilt. This is very like hurrah situation. Hurrah. You made a summer day and you are working on a Japan style hand folded Japan fabrics. Love that, Alan. Sounds very very exciting. Hello, Louise. Hello, Storm Clouds. There's Broken Road Designs as well. Oh, picked up a little purple bit from somewhere there. I think, yeah, I like that. I like leaving the top and the bottom in, because then what she's got is she's got a little bit there where she can clip onto it, or she can put pins through that bit if she wants to. Right, I'm just going to pop that pin along there. This is nearly finished. So going to be a big hurrah situation. I'm really sorry you haven't seen Chirpy all day. I do feel a bit bad about that. I haven't got up and shown you Chirpy, but you know what? When you're full pelt trying to get a quilt finished, you need to be in your seat. You need to be in your seat doing your sewing. Get it done. Get it done. The Crafting Co. Hello, the Crafting Co. Welcome, welcome. Hello, MMM. Or is that or is that an MMM? Stitch along there. Well, at least you've been kept nice. Well, I've been kept nice and cool today by the aircon. That has definitely helped me. Right, going to need some more. Going to pop a pin in there. Need some more cotton. So I've got to decide. The next thing I've got to do is, because when I had a discussion with Nettie about finishing it off, because I was originally going to cut it right back, and then we thought, actually, no, the edging of like the wadding looks really cool. So I'm definitely going to cut the white fabric back. That is a given. And we're going to leave some of the edging so you can see it. Some of the as in the wadding, not the edging. So you can see that. And yeah, so we will go and do that in the other room in a minute. So I want to lay it as flat as I can get it to do the snipping of the last bits. I do not want to make a mistake. So we'll go into the other room. There we go. Hello. Addy, I'm just going to call you Addy. Is that all right if I call you Addy? I'm trying to think, how do I pronounce that name? I'm just going to go with the first bit of it. Yeah, you know that very well. Oh, you know the you know that saying very, very well, Tiana. Yeah. I think I like that one. Do you like that one? I mean, she's got quite a few, isn't she? So I need to think. It could be a bus. It could be a seat. That's what it could be like. I mean, a bus. Could I do a bus? It's possible. You see, what I tend to do is, so the Emmeline Pankhurst one, I was thinking about it for quite a while before I designed it, and then I drew it, and then I started stitching it. So that's done. Now when I start thinking about the next one, I've got to think about how I can design it. So yeah. So hello, MS. Welcome to you. We're nearly there, people. Look, this is really momentous. Look, that is all I've got to sew now. Let's take a little bow. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to do a little video. Hold on. So I've just done the black line along here, and now I've done the fold over and the white stitch on here, and I got this last little bit to do, and then the whole quilt is finished. Oh, the ghost is upside down. Did you like that? All my little videos. I've got, what am I doing tomorrow? There's a really, I can't remember which one I'm putting up tomorrow. So we did 3 weeks. Oh, hang on, I'm just thinking. Oh, it's the children's, I think it's the children's hospital quilt one I'm putting up tomorrow. I was going to put that up today as well, but then we got collabed in something. So I thought, okay, that's fine. So I'm going to put that up tomorrow. We've got all of our, we're doing at the moment, we're doing our exhibitor spotlights for our quilt show. So we've got like 3 of those going up a day to advertise the exhibitors that are coming to our show. So hopefully you guys have been seeing those, enjoying those and checking out who they are. And then the week run up to show, we got our Meet the Team posts. So they're going to be going up. I've got to decide what order to do them in. Do I do it in reverse order? Do I do me first? I don't know. I think reverse order is probably how I'm going to do it. Right. I've got that other fold again. Got that other fold there. So I'm just going to do a little stitch up and in and back down and back that way. So yes, I'm going to go in when I finish with you guys. I'm going to go in and have a little rest for a little while, see what my daughter's up to, see if she needs anything, and see what's come in the post, see what's been delivered. I might do a little bit of website work because I've got a whole list of events I need to. So I'm just checking something there. So it didn't feel right on the back. So I've got a whole list of events that I need to put up. And for next year, and then yeah, hello Harry, hope you're good. And then I'll be back chatting to you guys tonight. I have no idea what I'm having for dinner tonight. It's gonna be, I'm excited to see what it's going to be. I will let you know. Right, so I've done it. I've actually done it. It's all sewn. The ghost quilt. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Let's sing hurrahs. The ghost quilt is all stitched. Ta-da. I'll take a bow. It's done. It's done. All we got to do now is go and trim the edge and put it up, and that's it. We are done. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save my precious needle because I think I'm going to use that for the Emily and Pancoast one because that's really, really good. And I'm going to put that there. This is going away. That's that one there. That's that one there. So let's go. And hello, Harry. How are you? Hope you're good. I've just finished my quilt, Harry, so I'm very, very excited. We're going to go into the other room. Ah, thank you, Susan. Thank you, Susan. We're going to the other room and we're going to lay it flat and we're going to trim it around. Oh, let me just, here we go. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get you guys. I have no idea how we're going to lay it flat. We've got to work that out when we get there. Let's get you. Going up a level. Right. It's a lovely sunny day out there today. Come on, little ghosty quilt. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Now, this is a problem. I've got to move the boxes. Right. Now, let me just move some of these boxes. There is so much stuff everywhere. Whew. Okay. So we haven't just got the boxes in here with all the stuff, the quilt show. What we've also got is all like the leaflets and everything that's going in the goodie bags. That's, we've got all those to go in as well. That's those. That's the raffle prizes. Some of the raffle prizes. Those. This is more tape measures. Can that go there? No. I can hear my husband going, no. Okay, these are the roadside banners. These are the roadside banners. They're really, really big. You can lay there. They're all good. Okay, let's lay this out. What I'm going to do is, okay. Right. Right. Just, thank you so much. Sure, Anne, thank you so much. I'm just making sure you can all see, so you can see. Right, I need to go up a bit, I think. Yeah. Hold on. Let's go around like that. Right. I'm just going to leave you just for 5 minutes, okay? I'll be back in a minute. Hold on. Right. I am back. Sorry about that, people. I just need a little comfort break. Hello, Eagle. Hey, Eagle World. Thank you very much. Chirpy Bird. Did Chirpy Bird go off then? Oh, no. Did I miss Chirpy, Tiana? Exciting news. The floor plans for our quilt show are on the website. Go and have a look. It's really, really exciting. Right, let me get my scissors. So what my plan was to take off as much of the white as possible. So I'm actually gonna flip it over. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna flip it over so you can see the back of it. And look at it. The back is just as glorious. Just as glorious. And okay. So I know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna snip it where where that line is there. I've got to come up a bit actually because you guys can't see. Hold on a minute. Right. That was all right. It's fine moving those because actually that's what we're stuffing. We're stuffing them all. Okay. So the white edging, I'm going to take off all of the white edging that we don't need. At the moment, I'm leaving the wadding. There's my friend Slim. There he is. He chirped literally when he. Oh, did he, Tiana? He's like, Mama, no. Yeah, so go and check the website out. Obviously not now. When we finish live streaming, go and have a look at the quilt show page, and look at the floor plans. That slightly goes in a little bit there, but I don't think that's a. Yeah, it's because of that one. He's a bit stuffed, that one. That's why it goes in a little bit there. Okay. One off. Now I'm going to turn it. I'm going to go the other way. So I think, you know, I said I was going to write on the back. I'm going to write there. Right there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my pen. It's a nice big gap. Oh, it's looking very good. And then we're going to hang it up. Save that for my scraps, obviously. Put that in my scrappy, my the one that I'm doing my G-Bend quilt with. It's going to go in that box. That's going scrappy scraps. So now we're going to go. Oh, hold on. That needs to go there for a second. That needs to go here. Right. Now I'm going to chop this bit off along the bottom. Like that as well. I'm doing the fabric first before we do the wadding. We chop the wadding. And then we'll have a little think about the how we do the wadding. And then the last thing to do, I think, before we hang it up is I'm going to get my pen and I'm going to sign it. In that gap there. One of these gaps, there's a couple of big gaps. Right, so now, if we flick it over. Oh la la. Wow. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it completely laid out flat. That looks amazing. That looks amazing. I might go and get my phone actually and get a little video. I'm thinking that should be pinned down. I think that should be stitched. No. The trouble is I could keep going and going and going. I quite like the puff effect. Let's puff it up. That's the best thing to do. Puff it up. Right. So I'm not doing it straight. I'm going to do it like a bit wonky. So it's meant to be like that. It's meant to be wonky. It's not meant to be straight. So it's almost like a little frame. It's like a little frame, I'm thinking. It's like it's framed. I don't think I need to do too much of this one. Because that one's quite thin anyway. We might just get rid of a bit of that one. Up to the top. I want to like give it a bit of a rough edge. I might have to get like a brush, you know, like a hairbrush to brush it. What hairbrush have I got? I'd be happy to use on it. That's the problem. Right, what have we got? What have we got? Okay, we've got that one, this side, here. That's all gone very, very fluffy. I think it's nice to give it like a wonky edge because all the ghosts are all coming out of different directions, aren't they? Okay, definitely will do. Well, you can see where the wadding is really like, what's the word, rough. You can see where it's been taken to so many places. There we go. Right, I've got one more to go. Then I'm going to get my pen. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to hang it on the wall. And then it's done. It is done. Hurrah! Hurrah! It's finished. It's finished. Bitty bitty. Amazing. Right. Okay. So I've trimmed it. Look around the edge. So there's like the edging. Can you see the edging there? And then so she should be able to hang it like that. And then all I'm going to do is go and get my pen, sign the back of it, and let's find a nice little spot. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking right in there. Let me get a pen. Hold on. I'm going to use my Moomin pen. Just making sure it's good. Right, I need to think about this, people, because this is quite momentous. What we're going to put in it. Okay. 6. Just making sure it's not coming out on the front. No. No, it's good. Stitched by me between March and August 2026. What else was I going to put? Oh, yeah. Oh, getting a bit bubbly underneath. For Alex. Ella. Well. There we go. All signed, all done. The quilt is finished. Hurrah, hurrah. We have finally done it. Gonna go and hang it on the wall because I do want to do a video of it all over again. So stitched by me between March and August 2026. CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association for Alex Hellawell, and it's got my signature. And I just realised my L. There is an L in Quilters. There we go. Lovely. There you go. All stitched on. It's all signed. It's all signed on the back. How amazing. Let's go and hang it out, and then I think we will finish there. I'm going to go and have my dinner. I think I've deserved my dinner tonight. Oh, it's so cool in here. So sunny. So sunny. Right. Here we go, people. The ghost quilt is actually finished. Let's clip it back up. It does feel like now it's finished, it feels very quilty. Very quilty. Is there such a word as very quilty? I need one more. Voila. There we go. It is all done. I'm probably going to give it one more roller. Actually, where is my roller? Let's give it. You guys can see it really well, actually. Look, See how it's like quite, is it there? Oh yeah, it's wonky there, isn't it? Look. Which is, it's, let me just move it back to there. Oh no, that's not going to work. Is that going to work? Is that gonna, oh, that kind of works, doesn't it? That kind of works. Kind of works all three screens. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a rolly. There's not much coming off this one actually, which is good to know. Because I took a lot off it early, didn't I? It's like I'm painting. Right. Hurrah! The ghost quilt is finished. The ghost quilt is finished. Amazing. So I hope you've enjoyed that long journey with me since like the end of March when we first started it. And I'm really, really happy actually how it's come out. I think it's definitely different. Let me do it like that. There you go. It's definitely different from what I would usually do. And this is when I suddenly think, Mr. Ghost. Thank you, Tiana. Thank you so much, Tiana. So it's going to stay there now for a little bit. I will. I mean, I might keep it up there until the quilt show, maybe. I'm not sure because I might want to hang up the children's quilts to get photos of them. But yeah, so it's definitely going to be on display at our quilt show. I can't even remember what position it's in, actually. I need to remind myself on that one. Yeah, so it's done. It's done. It's done. It looks unreal. Don't we say it looks unreal? I know. Look, I'll stand out of the way so you can all see it properly. It is quite amazing. I think I've got a picture somewhere of it when I first had it. I need to compare. I need to do a comparison photo. I think. Yeah. Feel quite emotional actually. Feel quite emotional. I'm like, it's done. It's done. Well ahead of time. Anyway, that's because we're not missioned it. That's because we did it extra time today. So it's 5:15, my lovely people. So I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you at 8 o'clock. I'll be back live at 8 o'clock tonight, and then so I'm going to do more of the tote bags, the handles. I need to do some of those. Need to do some rosettes, and then maybe I'll do a different kind of day tomorrow. I might. Do you know what? I might, as a celebratory for getting this finished, I might do a bit of my Emmeline Pankhurst quilt tomorrow. Never know. Never know. Anyway, so first I'm going to say goodbye to the YouTubers and the Facebookers and everybody over there. And I'll see you at 8 o'clock. I'll be back live at 8 o'clock. And I'll see you later. Bye.
Come along to our first So Happy Quilters Association quilt show at Brighton Racecourse. Tickets available on our website. You can find the So Happy Quilters Association on social media. And don't forget to subscribe.